3, 2, 1. Episode 21 of the PFE Peripheral Podcast.
Woohoo!
We did kind of take a hiatus episode, Christmas or Thanksgiving break. So this is going to be coming out.
Also, both our teams' bye weeks.
We're going to kind of bring this out earlier than usual, just so we can keep something out there, and then we'll probably do a double upload this week. Honestly, so I'll probably upload this one Wednesday or Thursday, and then another one on Saturday. So
yeah,
be ready. But small news. This is on the 3rd. So
I got some news.
I got some news
as well.
Biggest one, probably. The Madden curse strikes again.
Ooh,
Chris McCaffrey been hurt all year.
He has.
And then he comes back and he possibly is out for the year with a PCL injury.
He's at least out for the fantasy playoffs.
So that's I didn't really think about it until I saw someone on TikTok today. He was on the Madden cover. Another one on the list. Another one on the list. CMC.
And also Jordan Mason also heads to the IR for the 49ers. So the 49ers injury woes do continue.
And I think maybe not, but hasn't Elijah Mitchell been hurt like all year too? We're down to Isaac Guerrero.
Yeah, but he sucks.
Elijah Mitchell's not bad. He was fine when he played. He just got outbid by CMC, honestly.
Raheem Mostert,
but Guerrero looks to be the guy right now.
Number one waiver wire pickup.
I think he's a rookie.
He is, yeah.
Then other small stuff. Eberflus fired.
Thomas Brown. What some promotions he had.
I mean, I think we knew Eberflus was going to get fired.
Yeah.
It's kind of right on the wall. He's finally fired, and Thomas Brown goes up. He went from, what was he, running back?
He was
the RB coach?
He was the RB coach, then Shane Waldron got fired, then he became the
OC, and now he's the head coach.
What a year for him,
Hey, maybe if he can turn him around.
Another man's treasure.
If he turns around, maybe he can stay.
Sure.
It's unlikely. I would have been funny if it was like a Jeff Saturday hire, like Brian Urlacher came in or something. I think Brian Urlacher does some coaching for New Mexico State. I was really waiting for one of those crazy, like, Jeff Saturday.
Julius Peppers.
Like a Peanut Tillman. FBI agent Peanut Tillman, actually.
He's an FBI agent?
Yes. One of the best detectives. Other small. The last one I had for NFL was Aziz Al-Shahir, suspended.
3 games.
Pretty dirty hit.
Was a very dirty hit.
Knocked out T-Law, Tua style, and he was clinching the fist. Yeah, that's first thing. Knockout 101. If the fist balls up, you're out cold. That's just your natural tendencies. That's all I had for NFL. Anything else you got in the NFL?
Yeah, I have a few actually. Emmanuel Forbes was released by the Commanders.
Get cut?
And then he got picked up by the Rams.
He was a bust. Bad first year.
He got drafted last year. Let's just keep this in mind. He was a 2023 first-round pick.
He was like 165, 170 pounds in the NFL. Yeah, he was terrible.
I wouldn't have hated us to pick him up. Just fuck it,
Sure.
See what he does. And then Daniel Jones was released.
That was a week ago. I'm thinking behind.
He's on the Vikings practice squad.
Good spot for him to be.
After Kevin O'Connell basically said they probably weren't going to pick him up.
I think that's a good spot for him. I think of the places he could have went, that's probably the place I wanted. That's his most likely playing spot, because it's not likely he plays anywhere. But like, I guess Sam Darnold could be bad enough that they say fuck it and put in Daniel Jones. If Sam Darnold starts, he has been playing worse than beginning of the season.
Yeah.
September Sammy became November Sammy very quickly, and he's been mid to at best, skating by wins. Anything else for NFL?
Not NFL, but I do have one little thing of NBA news. Paul Millsap is officially retired.
That was my last one. He hasn't played in a couple years. So
his last bucket was in 22.
He is done. Couple All-Star appearances, I want to say, right?
Yeah.
For Paulie Mill. I think he was on that really good Hawks team that one year.
He was.
You're
like their whole team basically was a starting All-Star.
They're like the 1 seed, and they had like 60-plus wins.
They lost to LeBron.
Yeah, he's got some all defensive team in 2015, all rookie, and he's a 4-time All-Star. Kind of a journeyman too. Wow, he played for the Jazz, the Hawks, Denver, Brooklyn, and Philly. Definitely his best years in Utah and the Hawks. He wasn't bad for the Nuggets. He would have been with like young Jokic. Is that right?
What years he played in Denver? No, he played
17, 18.
Yeah, that was
to 2021.
Yeah,
younger Jokic.
That was right when Jokic before he won the MVPs.
But his last All-Star appearance was last year at the Hawks, and then he went to Denver, had a couple years in low double-digit scoring, and then kind of fizzled out. I think 21-22, he would have been on that LaMarcus Aldridge, Kyrie, James Harden,
the Nets team,
KD Nets team.
Yeah,
that was an old team, man. Let me tell you, holy shit, that's an old team. I don't know about his overseas career. I'm sure he played somewhere, but Paulie Mill, one of the better forwards of our generation, solid forward, average B- forward.
Yeah, don't think he makes the.
Yeah,
don't think he's.
I was thinking about saying that. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think he's Hall of Famer. Not gonna do it. No chips either. So that'll get us right into our NFL takeaways.
I don't know if he got close actually, but go ahead.
NFL takeaways are 5 takeaways. My first one is the Texans are ass, and I have a little theory here.
Theory.
Colts might be able to win this division. 2 games back. And the Texans play Ravens, Chiefs, Dolphins, Titans to end the year. Those are, I'd say, 3 very losable games. 2 they're definitely probably going to lose. 1, Dolphins, that's kind of a 50-50. They probably beat the Titans. The Colts don't really play anybody. They play Denver, Titans, Giants, Jags. So we have a conversation here of who wins this division.
Wait, hold on. Who did the Texans sweep the Colts?
Let me see.
I'm sure they did. That could be their case.
I'm sure they did. They beat them by 3, and they beat them by 2. Beat them by 2 week 1, and beat them by 3 in week, or I guess 7, 8, or something like that. So but they're 2 games back still. So the Colts have to win out. That would put them at 10-7.
Yeah.
And with the way Denver played against Browns, especially defensively, Denver's a beatable team for the Colts. I think. Like if that's the best team.
That's one of my takeaways, actually.
If that's the best team you have to play, they could beat the Denver Broncos. But they're favored in the Titans, Giants, and Jags games for sure. So like they're looking at, I think at worst, a 9-8 season. I mean, obviously not at worst, but like if they win and lose the games, supposed to 9-8, but they could beat the Broncos. And then the Texans have a bye week still. They're 8-5, and then they play Chiefs Ravens, instantly 8-7 probably.
Yep.
Dolphins game.
Actually, the Chiefs.
But the Texans are.
That's one of my takeaways.
I don't think the Chiefs are crazy, but the Texans.
Chiefs are eking out some wins against some
if the
teams.
Chiefs are eking, so are the Texans. Dog. You seen the Texans wins? They're eking bad.
The Chiefs just arguably should have lost to Aiden fucking Connell.
The Texans just barely beat Mac Jones' Jags.
Well, I think they were up by a lot in that game. They just had a late comeback.
And they 2 barn burns against the Colts. I know we're talking about maybe a playoff team, but they're not very good. They barely beat the Bears, got their ass kicked by the Vikings, barely beat the Jags the first time, touchdown in the end of the game. Barely, I guess they did beat the Bills. That's a good win. Good win against the Bills.
And Josh Allen played like utter shit.
They beat the Patriots, lost to the Packers, barely beat the Colts, lost to the Jets, lost to the Lions, beat the Cowboys, lost to the Titans last week. And then they just beat the Jags barely. And so they have 4 games here. We just said that they should beat the Titans. Should they? They just lost to them. They just fucking lost to them. So they could easily lose this 4th game to the Titans. They could lose out. I don't know. Something to look at there in the AFC South.
The Texans don't look very good.
The AFC South, I still think the Texans are the favorite. They should win it. They should be able to beat the Titans. And even if the Colts win out, we're looking at a 2, probably 10-7 teams, 11-5 teams. If the Texans can beat the Dolphins, or one of those teams they shouldn't beat, they'll probably be looking at 11-5, or not 11-5, 6, right? 11-6. Yeah. And just something to think about. Anthony Richardson making the playoffs after everybody wrote him off would be kind of crazy. I think there's definitely the chance that the Colts win, get in the playoffs for the wild card is not a chance. But if they can win the division, there's something to think about there, and the Texans look terrible. That's all I got.
My first one is the Chiefs do not look good at all. And they better hope they get that first seed. They probably will.
Yeah.
They better hope.
They don't look great.
A hot take. Depending who they play first round.
Think first round exit?
The way they've been playing, Man, they just had a barn burn. They had a walk-off field goal against the Panthers. And then they had a fucking illegal shift win against Aiden O'Connell in the Raiders. Now, granted, as a Bengals fan, I shouldn't talk about committing shitty teams.
Sure.
I'm aware. We lost to fucking Jacoby Brissett and the Patriots week 1. But, I mean, they ain't three-peating. They ain't three-peating, Cotton.
I mean,
tell you that right now.
I don't want to count anyone out in the playoffs, especially the GOAT. But we'll see. They'll be tested because they got to end the season Chargers, Browns. Browns could low-key beat anybody, depending on how Jameis is throwing it that night.
Jameis Winston, man.
They got to play Houston again, which we just talked about. Steelers and Denver to end the season. It's a tougher schedule. That's 4 playoff teams right now, plus the Browns, who are a sparky team.
Okay, well, let me say this. If the Chiefs' offense doesn't get fixed or whatever is going on right now, if they don't start playing better, they're not doing shit. But they could turn it around.
I don't disagree.
Especially
They're
with
playing
15
bad.
at the helm.
They definitely. One of my takes, actually, I'll just go there next. The Panthers are not that bad.
No, they're not.
Because we said at the beginning of the season, they could be the second best team in the division.
Bryce Young understands it.
And then that was my second part. The Panthers are not that bad, and Bryce is the answer. Bryce is their quarterback right now. I'm still Team Bryce. But, so the winning but they definitely, for them, they should have beat the fuck out of the Panthers. And they put up 30. The defense obviously had their own lackluster abilities. But, I hear you out, too. I hear you out. The Raiders game, arguably a loss. Even though it's a win, it's still a loss, kind of.
That's a moral loss.
That's a moral
That's
loss.
a moral victory for the Raiders, even though they got eliminated from playoffs.
They barely beat Denver the first time on a blocked field goal.
Yeah, should have lost that game. Just seeing how many games the Chiefs should have lost this season. Chiefs schedule. Ravens, you can argue that.
I don't think they should have lost Ravens.
No, I'm saying you could argue that because I'm saying if
I think
Isaiah Likely had
yeah.
the touchdown, they were going for 2, and the Ravens still couldn't have got that.
What could have lost, yeah, but they did look good week 1. I do think that
they did, yeah. Well, they had Rashee Rice too.
Yeah.
So once Rashee Rice went down,
I thought they looked good week 1. We said that.
Yeah.
We were watching the games.
Bengals game should have lost to fucking rookie Deshaun Anthony wasn't on the football field.
Sure.
The Falcons game,
if Joe Burrow doesn't fumble a touchdown and the play kind of dies, but not really.
Yeah, whatever. The Falcons game, you guys arguably should have won that. Missed pass interference call.
Yeah, you're not saying we win the game, but we definitely had a better chance.
Yeah, that. First game it's Chargers. I think it's when Rashee Rice got. So I think he was fine. Saints, they won handedly.
Bucks, they get the ball first.
Oh yeah, Chiefs in overtime.
If the Bucks get the ball first,
let's see.
Who knows?
Blocked field goal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see how many wins that they won the game fair and square. Or I shouldn't say fair and square, but games that they won without any controversy, I should say.
It's really it's just Chargers game, Saints, Niners, Raiders.
That's 4.
And then you're looking at Bucks. The Bucks isn't really controversy, but just
it's not. Yeah, but it's
if the Bucks if they don't win the coin toss, and then they blocked field goal against the Broncos, lost to the Bills, 30-27 barn burn against Panthers, and the 19-17 win over the Raiders just now. Here, I want to see how they play in these last 5 games will determine how I think they're going to do in the playoffs. Because it feels like the Bills are getting hot. You could argue, even in their own division, Denver's kind of getting hot. Chargers, we'll get there, but they're winning games. Bullshit. But they fucking
the Chiefs I don't want to say the 11-0 Steelers because I think they're way more talented than that team was. But the way they're winning games is kind of reminds me of that.
My thing is Pacheco's gonna be full swing here soon.
Yeah.
D-Hop's only been there for a couple weeks.
I've seen something like
a
D-Hop.
month.
They're not playing D-Hop 60% of the snaps, so they can keep that 4th round pick because that was a part of the deal or whatever. I don't know if that's an actual thing. I don't watch Chiefs games much.
D-Hop's still getting moved into things. So I do think this off, and it's
Noah Gray.
They have Patrick Mahomes. I mean, in the playoffs, I think it's going to click. I'm not worried about them, to be honest. I'm more in terms of, I don't know. I feel like if they're a team that we have to just kind of trust is going to be good. They'll be fine. It's one of those.
I mean, they'll probably fix whatever's going on, but if they don't,
but I do agree.
I don't see them 3-peating.
They have been shaky, And the three-peating, definitely up for debate right now. I don't know. I'm not leaning towards victory for them right now, especially with the Lions.
I'm thinking
the greatest team of all time. I feel like the Lions are getting so hyped that it's just not going to work out, and it makes me so upset. I just love the Lions.
Well,
Good.
that actually goes into my next one.
But go for it if you want to go for it.
Because the Eagles might just be up there with the Lions.
Eagles,
man. I've been kind of on the Eagles train the past month and a half.
I don't hate it.
They're winners of 8. They just beat Baltimore. Granted, Justin Tucker missed some field goals.
That'll go right into my next one. We can start the Eagles. I can see how they're compared to the Lions. Really good offense, really good running game, really good offensive line, really good receivers. For me, it's just the coach.
Yeah.
Sirianni gets head coach hot seat every other week, it seems like. And their defense was terrible at the beginning of the season. It's definitely gotten better.
It's one of the best in football.
It's gotten really good. The rookie corners have been amazing.
It's like the number one in football now, like ranked wise.
I don't know. Are they getting much of sacks? I feel like they're not getting much sacks. I'm thinking there's blankets all over the field.
Quentin Mitchell, really I've seen him like PFF wise, is like straps really every game.
Yeah. Cooper DeJean, whatever you want to call it. He's one of the better run defending corners in the league. He's fucking muscle hamster. And then C.J. Gardner-Johnson's an established safety. They just brought back. Darius Slay's an established guy. Maybe not what he once was, but still one of the better corners in the NFL.
He's doing better than he did at the start of the year for sure.
Devin White is there, right?
He was.
I don't know who's there anymore in terms of linebacker.
Zach Bond and Nakobe Dean, that's their linebacking core.
Yeah.
And they're actually both having career years.
I mean, I do think maybe a Special K Lions, just because the Lions are more established.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Eagles are older, too. The Lions are fucking young. Eagles on to the Lions old. I want to say Lane Johnson's in his 30s.
Oh, Lane Johnson's in his 30s.
Jordan Mailata's like 28, 29. They're older. I mean, maybe I'm chalking my ass too, just looking for excuses.
Oh no, that's a good matchup right there.
I think that's the favorite. That the idea that the Falcons could be the 2 seed, purely hope, out of the window. Joke of a fucking team.
Can still go for the 3rd.
Let's win the division first. Can we just be the 4th first? Speaking of the Ravens game though, Ravens Eagles. Justin Tucker. Fake an injury, do something, because it's just not working out, buddy. It's just not working out. You have been the reason your team's losing games.
I kind of like it.
He's the reason they're losing football games. They're 8-5, and how many games now have we said like they win, but Justin Tucker missed like 3 field goals today?
At least 2.
At least a couple games, he's missed some fucking kicks. What's he kicking on the year, man? It's got to be. He lost his reign as the most accurate kicker ever.
Oh, that was weeks ago.
Like, he's way.
It might not be Eddie Pinheiro anymore because he missed 2 field goals this past week.
Is it back to Youngway? Hell no. Youngway, we'll have a talk later. We'll have a talk later. He's hitting 70% of kicks this year. Which
how many has he missed on the year?
He's missed 8. He's 19 for 27. That's field goals. Extra points, he's missed. Am I tripping? I guess he's missed 2 extra points.
Well, that's extra points.
2 extra points and 8 field goals. So he's missed 10 kicks this year. He's 2 for 4 from 50 plus.
He's been asked for 50 this year.
No, he's 4 for 9 from 50 plus. He's 5 for 8.
But he's usually
40 to 49. He's been pretty good inside 40 yards, but he's missing shit. He's missing kicks, man. I know the Eagles game.
There's a lot of kickers missing.
Eagles game was his fault. Pittsburgh game was his fault. Just look at all of them. Philly, Pittsburgh. Maybe not the Browns game, but he didn't miss a kick and they lost by 5 points. Raiders, they lost and he missed a kick. Chiefs, they lost and he missed a kick. I mean, I guess they lost by 7, but maybe there's a different game plan if we're down 4 points. Maybe there's something different.
Still need to score a touchdown.
Maybe they're not going back to the end zone because if they score, they win. You hate to see it. Your kickers. I mean, it's a little ridiculous to expect your kicker to make every single kick, but this guy, we were at that point, and 70% for a kicker is bad. It's 39th. There's only 32 teams, so there's been some backups who have came in and kicked better than this guy. So, like, it's a rough go for him. But, yeah, I got him down. They need to move on, or at least he needs to take one for the team and say he's hurt, fake an injury, because Harbaugh said he's not cutting him. You can't cut him.
You can't.
He's been so good for so long. You got to just assume it's a slump. But, yeah, that's what I got. Similar for you over there?
What?
Did you have Justin Tucker on yours?
Oh, no. That's all I had with Eagles and Ravens. But just in general, the kickers, it's an added one. It's the kickers just had a bad year this year. I don't know what's going on. Something wrong with field goal posts, or I don't know, man.
Youngway's missed fucking 5. Youngway's up there. What is he at?
McPherson missed 6.
Yeah, McPherson. Forgot about him. McPherson. Youngway missed a 35-yarder last week. This past week with the fucking Chargers game, which literally changes the game. We could have just kicked field goal to win. Whatever, but Youngway, there he is. Youngway's only 72%. Also 37th in the league.
He's 21 for 29.
He's missed 8 kicks. Like, what? He's not missing any extra points, but he's missed 8 kicks. And we look at these games here. I know for a fact 2 of the last 3 are his fault. Saints game, you missed 3. One was blocked. You still missed 2. We win the game if you make those. It's the Chargers game. If you make the first one, you're shooting for your third one in that final drive because we were at the fucking 30-yard line. We would have ran it 2 times. Bijan let you kick field goal. Yeah. That's just those 2 games. The other games you missed kicks didn't matter too much. Really didn't.
Let's just go through my kicker.
Your kicker's up there with JT for blown games.
Yeah, Chargers game misses 2 in the fourth quarter. Not the fourth quarter. The final 5 minutes. In the first Ravens game, which you can blame the punter on that, still missed a kick. Still fuck yourself. Oh, Bengals Chiefs game, he misses a PAT. Guess what? We've been all tied up. Bucker went for the tie.
Yeah, that's true.
Sweet. And, I mean, people say the Commanders game is field goal, but we lost by 5, so I guess I can't really say anything on that.
But even those games where a field goal doesn't win the game, it changes the game, what you're doing in that game. Like we talk about Justin Tucker. If they're the one in that down 4 or down 6, they're not looking for a go for 2 after the kick, after the touchdown. Say likely scores. This isn't a go for 2 situation. That's a game winner. And we're talking about how the Chiefs got lucky with another one. Literally by a foot. Maybe they run something. It's a completely different ball game. Field position. Say he makes the kicks. The Chiefs aren't getting the ball 40 plus, almost at the 40-yard line. Just a thought. Just a thought. My last one. I think I have 2 more, I guess. And it's kind of a word play. Kirko, motherfucker. We'll get more into depth when we get there, but
Kirko.
I'm not gonna sit here and bash Kirk Cousins all fucking episode. We'll get to that point of the pod, but of the 6 losses, this one is the only game where you can. This is completely your fault. Like every other game,
it is 150% your fault.
Every other game, it's been defense, offensive line, or some other bullshit. Or you got. And I saw the stat we popped up mid game. 8 of his 9 picks going into the Chargers game were under pressure, as in hit as he's throwing fucking bullshit. But all 4 of these were not under pressure this game. He threw 4 interceptions. And anyone I'm mostly here because I know it's saying Kirko. He's not getting benched. He doesn't deserve to be benched. Let's just pump the brakes here. He's done a lot for this team. Our offense is significantly better.
Mm-hmm.
Like he single-handedly won us a game against the Eagles. Even if Saquon doesn't, I know he can't drop the ball, but Kirko still had to go fucking 90 plus yards.
Yeah.
In a minute and a half, he did it, and we won the game. And he scored a touchdown, and he's been amazing. He went 4-1 in the division. We have 2 wins against the Bucs, which are gonna be huge, depending on how this season ends. And he hasn't thrown a touchdown in a month. One, we have a bye week, but like the Broncos game was not his fault. We were down very quickly, very fast. We had a bunch of penalties that really negated our offense. But going into this game, going in before the Saints game, which we should have won as well because Youngway missed 3 fucking field goals. He's 0 for 6 in his last 3 games. That's touchdown interception ratio. 6 interceptions to 0 touchdowns. But before that, he was 7-0. 4 in the Bucs game, 3 in the Cowboys game, second Bucs game. And if you want to talk about before this 4 interception, we're looking at a 17-9 where 8 of them were under pressure. So like he has not been playing bad football, and he's still 5th in the league in passing yards. And the idea that we should put in Penix is retarded. It's dumb. It's dumb. You don't watch the football games.
A lot of people are calling for Penix.
You just don't. It's just flat out you're not watching the game. You watched Kirko because he's Kirk Cousins. He's kind of a meme. He does the Kirko chains. He's dancing after the games. He's a good fucking guy. You see him throw this 4 interception game and cost us a game, which every quarterback's had bad games. I mean, I feel like Kirko usually has a game like this every year where he probably has really poor performance. It's not a good trait, but it happens.
Usually
it was kind of we thought this was going to happen. I was hoping it wouldn't, but like we at some point Kirko was going to be a reason we lost the game, and it just so happened to be against the Chargers in a game that we really needed to have. I'm not expecting him to come out and be this bad again. You can't. I can't physically and mentally
go up from here, man.
He mentally can't perform this bad again. And we're playing the Minnesota Vikings this week. You know?
It's a good defense.
It's a good defense. It's a revenge game. He's got everybody counting him out. You know, but as a fan of the team who's watching every single snap of every single game, Kirko has been very good for us this season, other than this game. He really has. He just flat out has been. And if you don't think so, you're wrong. That's what I think. Sorry.
You don't think so? You're wrong.
I'm seeing these guys. They're going on TikTok and they're saying, I didn't watch a single minute of this game, but Penix should be starting. What? You're looking at the box score then, dude. Like,
you're a box score warrior.
I'll get into his individual performance when we talk about our games, but all I'm saying, Kirko, let's just freak. And his response was great. I waited to watch press conference because I didn't want to look at his face for a couple hours. But he was like, no excuses. I have to play better. I wish I could say I had an injury. I didn't, even though I think he did. But then he took full accountability, didn't sit here and bullshit like Zach Wilson, and he's looking forward to this Minnesota game. The team still believes in him. I know they do. Fucking, Kirko, pump the brakes a little bit, though. Can we let him perform bad twice? Can he have 2 shit games before we fucking say Penix should be started? That's what I got.
My next one is the Jameis Winston experience was on full display last night, baby.
I love James. I love James.
You got to look at the first half of his box score. 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. Oh, yeah, hell of a game, Jameis. Actually, he technically threw 6 touchdowns.
He sure did.
2 were to the other team.
He did. He threw 2 interceptions. The second one was kind of crazy. How does he not get touched there?
Yeah. But the third one almost went back as well. Yeah, it was just a fucking terrible throw.
He was wide open, too.
I know it was like garbage time. You're trying to get something to like... Still...
If these aren't scored, like, they win the game, probably.
Yeah.
Like, if they're not... These interceptions aren't touchdowns, they probably win. I can't even remember the first one. Was it just, like, fucking straight to the house?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't even remember the first one. I just remember the second one was...
He jumped the route.
The second one, he literally, like, back to the ground, had time to stand up and run it back to the end zone. Crazy. The third one, if it was a corner, he scores. If it's anything but a linebacker, that's a touchdown. Unfortunate, Kurt Jameis, but you just love to see it.
That's what Jameis does, man. He's just a gunslinger.
Only player in NFL history's 30-30 season. He's one of, like, I think 12 names with 5,000 passing yards. Also threw 30-30 in that same season.
Yeah, it was that same season.
I think it was like 9 or 10 names that was 5,000 yards.
Yeah, Mahomes on there, Herbert, Breeze, Big Ben, Brady, Peyton.
Marino.
Yep.
But it's short
Breeze.
list. Winston. that's the last name on that list.
Now, granted,
hell of a game.
Outlier.
Very fun game. Jerry Jeudy had a hell of a game against a bad team too, or former team. Love to see it. It was a very fun Monday Night Football for what was expected not to be.
Exactly.
And Jameis will never disappoint. But my final take: the Bears and the Jets. Man, these games. It's hard to watch these teams in football. The Thanksgiving game. The reason Eberflus got fired is the most disastrous L I think I've seen in a long time.
You know, I'm not on the whole train that was all Eberflus' fault at all. Caleb's not getting his fair share of blame in that instance.
Though the reason it's Eberflus's fault because once he saw the clock hit fucking 15 seconds and he's still standing there,
he should have called. He should have called timeout. I'm not saying
36 seconds before that. From that second that play ended to they threw that final play.
Caleb got thrown on his ass to win. I don't know. I agree. Eberflus messed up there, but so did Caleb. Caleb sat there for a good 10 seconds.
Another reason is why Eberflus is at fault. Run the fucking ball. You're in field goal range. Run the damn ball. Just take I know you're trying to win. I know you're trying to win here, but like you're facing the Lions and Thanksgiving. We're trying to go to overtime. Let's run the damn ball. Run the ball. You didn't need to. And after the first penalty, when it was 1st and 20, odds are you're not picking up that first down. Run the ball. Get your kicker where he wants to be, and then kick your field goal. The utter opposite is what you guys did. You ran the ball. You passed the ball. Got out of field goal range. Probably you're fucking taking a far one. It's a deep field goal.
Cairo Santos has been blocked a couple times.
He's kicking a deep field goal even if he had a chance. And then Caleb, bro, how do you not know? That I do agree Caleb gets fault for that, but
he should. When it happened, every Bears fan was like, fire Eberflus right now. Eberflus like Caleb's hands they're just clean.
If the idea was get the last play, make sure it's the last play before the kick.
They hiked that ball at 3 seconds.
It was a terrible decision. It was started 36 seconds when that play ended, that first play.
Yes. And
then from that time to the snap of the football, I think it was like, you said 3?
They snapped the ball at like 5 seconds to 3 seconds.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was like in the air. Threw a deep ball too.
Yeah.
Threw the ball in the end zone in the air. Like, you got to throw that ball out of bounds if you're not going to get the ball off, Caleb. Disaster. And then the Jets. Did you watch the Jets game?
Shit, my bad.
Did you see the Jets game?
I saw the Lenny Williams pick 6.
21-6.
Mm-hmm.
And the Seahawks just fumbled their second kickoff return and put the Jets in field goal range. Or in scoring range. It's about to be 28-6. But instead, Rodgers throws a big 6 to Leonard Williams, and he scores it. And this is all in like the first quarter to like first couple minutes of the second quarter. And they didn't score again.
Mm-hmm.
They lose 26-21 in the most Jets fashion. That's one of the most Jets game I've seen. And I feel like no one's really talking about it. Maybe it's because they're used to it.
Also,
holy shit.
Clarify on the Bears, the ball was hiked right at 6 seconds, getting ready to go down 5. So at 6 seconds, that ball was hiked.
I think the ball was like finally starting to come down to the ground at like 1. Like there was no chance. You had to throw that ball out of bounds, and Caleb, you should have been better. Both should have been.
He should have thrown the ball out of bounds, not 50 yards down the field.
Yeah, he should have thrown it out of bounds. Did he not realize? Or was he trying to be fucking perfect on timing? Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the Bears losing in a ridiculous way. And then the Jets losing the most Jets way I've seen this season. You should have been up 28-6. The Seahawks couldn't have made more mistakes.
And Aaron Rodgers, before that, he literally missed Garrett Wilson in the end zone.
Also, he's getting a Netflix documentary in a couple weeks.
Rodgers?
Yeah.
For being arrogant bitch? Like
he's getting I think it's called Enigma. It's called Enigma.
This guy. Can't stand this guy.
A new Rodgers documentary called Enigma, and the trailer had him doing a bunch of like retreat shit. So we'll see. I might watch it.
I ain't watching shit.
I hate him. Might watch.
He's not getting my time.
That's all I got for takeaways.
You already waste enough time. No.
Is that it for takeaways? All right. So let's just dissect our games, and we'll do our picks. Quick dissection.
You go first.
I can go first because it's really nothing else but than one person. Kirk fucking. Hey, what are we doing? What the fuck was that? That's like the worst game. That's probably worse than any game Desmond had last year, like singly, simply because once he threw a pick or two, he didn't let him touch the ball again. But because Kirko, he's done so well this season, we trust him. He just kept going out there and throwing the ball in the other hands, the team in the other hands. Like it's ridiculous. The first interception was kind of a classic interception. You know, we ran a out concept. Darnell was on a short out, and Drake was on like a 15, 20-yard out to the field, like sideline side of the football. He was trying to throw it to and we had a deep route in between. So like we have 3 guys on this side of the field. Corners, the safeties look like he's going up here, But as Kirk throws it, he's got eyes in the back of his head, of course, and he just turns around.
Oh, Madden-esque.
And Madden interception. You're like, okay, Kirk got confused. Second one was the pick six. Crazy. 4th and 5, threw it about a yard or two short. We weren't going to get the first down regardless. And they scored, and they won because of it. Flat out, they won because they picked six Kirko on 4th and 5, and we were across midfield. I like the aggressive to go for it. I just don't like the decision or the call, whatever the fuck that was. Also, we had 2 3rd and 1s that we ran jet sweeps on. Both times both times we lost 4 yards. We have one of the best running games in the NFL. Probably this season the 3rd best running back in fucking football, behind Derrick Henry, Saquon, and CMC's not playing obviously. So ridiculous. We're not giving it to Bijan there to get a yard, but nonetheless, doesn't matter. We still have a chance to win. Kirk throws this interception, pick 6. Ridiculous. Next play, 60 yards. Oh, fucking Ray McLeod. We're back in the red zone. First 2 plays start on the back of the end zone, so it's 3rd and 12 in the field goal range, of course, because we're at like the 12-yard line. 3rd and goal on the 12-yard line. And he's like doing this weird like run up. He's stepping in the pocket and he's trying to float one in the back of the end zone. The only thing is there was no one in the back of the end zone. So like he said he was trying to get a ball in press conference. He said he was trying to throw it up to Drake because Drake's good at jump balls. And I was like, Drake wasn't even there. So he said he misjudged where Drake was going to be. I guess. Terrible. No, he had Bijan coming back across the field on like a little makeshift Texas. He might not have seen it, but like on TV, I was like, oh, he's going to get to Bijan. And then he even could have just thrown it away. Throws it away, we're kicking a field goal.
That's what you're taught as a quarterback.
Throws it away at 17-16, and we had the ball. And where we lost the game. 4th interception, 4th and 12. Well, I'm not gonna hate y'all forever. But 3rd and 12, he made a good throw to Drake, a really good one. It was a nice between 3 guys. Drake caught it, knocked out his hands, and he made so many big catches this game, like strong catches, like straight hands, no body, catched it, ripped it out, Julio shit. And this one hits him right in the chest and just slips right through his fucking legs and hands. Real tip jerker. But before that, the reason
tip jerker.
It was 1st and 10. Kirko gets hit, but like he's in the middle of the throwing motion.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's about to just throw it in the dirt, but he fucking double pumps it while he's getting tackled and then just like pushes it out and it's a fumble. If he would have just let go of the ball and threw it in the dirt, which you wonder why a bunch of quarterbacks don't do that anyways. When they're getting sacked, if they're already in the motion, just bring your hand all the way down. Because that's not
intentional
grounding because you could just argue, well, I was trying to throw it over there, but I couldn't because he hit me. He doesn't, obviously. And we fumble and lose. I don't know how many times we fumbled a ball in the final drive of my game, but we've got it back. We got the ball back. So we're just looking at these long-ass distances. But we get 10 yards, whatever. Find Drake. He drops it on 3rd down. 4th and 12, throws a pick. What are you going to do? They were playing the sticks. You can only ask for so much. But if we don't throw that 3rd interception, we're kicking a field goal. Kicking a field goal for the win.
Yeah, as a quarterback, I feel like something you're taught is on 3rd down, especially in field goal range. If it's not there, you throw it away, you take your 3.
It really is just unfortunate. And Youngway missed a field goal, first drive of the game, 35-yarder.
I actually kind of want to see it. I didn't see it.
He's fucking flat out. He's missed. Pushed it right. Flat out missed. And he's a right to left kicker, so he really just fucked up. And the play before that, Kirko missed a wide open Darnell Mooney walk-in touchdown. Just threw it in the dirt. And that was what I was getting at was he said he wasn't injured. Okay. But it genuinely unbiased. Look, multiple times in this game, he was trying to throw it and he couldn't push it down the field. He kept throwing it in the dirt, which you're thinking Achilles is bothering him because you can't plant. Or he even had that shoulder stuff before the Denver game. But it was a bad performance. And the defense played so good. We had 5 sacks.
Oh, can't relate.
5 sacks is half of our total in a year. That's how bad this defense has been. And they played their best game. Held the Chargers, who were one of the hottest teams of football coming to this game, to 9 points. They couldn't do anything. The only thing they really did was a 60-yarder to Lad McConkey on like the first play of the game. And then since then, it was straight clamps. They had a turnover even that put us in the red zone for our first touchdown to Bijan after Youngway missed a field goal. you have to win that game, and then now we're 6-6, tied. We're tied for the division lead, but we have it.
Tampa won. They shouldn't have won.
Tampa shouldn't have beat the Panthers, and now we're gonna need to win one of these games that we're not supposed to. We're 6-6, and our schedule is harder than Tampa's the rest of the season. It just flat out is. We play Minnesota, Raiders, Giants, Commanders, Panthers, and Vikings. Assuming we handle business against teams we should, probably won't. Our 2 games we're definitely not favored in. Away. Both away games. Whereas Tampa plays the Chargers. That's one game they could lose. And everybody else is a gimme game. Really needed that win. If we win that game and Tampa doesn't fucking... Chuba Hubbard doesn't fumble, this almost wraps.
That was a crazy catch by Thielen, too.
Like this was the worst possible thing that could have happened for us in this division. And it happened. You fucking hate to see it.
Well, it's a good thing that you guys beat them both twice because you have that tiebreaker of them.
It is, but it might not matter. It might not matter. We're going to need to win one of these games. We're going to need to beat the Commanders or the Vikings away. We're just going to need to. And that's assuming we win the games we're supposed to win. I'm scared. I fucking hate that. We were 6-3. I was happy. Division lead by 4 games.
Yeah,
and then we're over. We were fucking disaster. That's all I got. I'm gonna forget. It's already out of my mind. This is the end of it. Going to the Minnesota game. Spirits high, ready to go. Nothing can't get worse. Flat out can't get worse than last game, Kirk. So appreciate you. Kick it over to you, Bengals.
We lost. 4 in the air. Playoff hopes are, basically out the window. We're gonna need a lot of shit to go our way. Those videos will say, hey, they have a chance to make it. Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance? That's our playoff right now.
I actually want to look at what has to happen.
Well, for starters, we're going to have to win out.
Sure.
Pittsburgh and Baltimore, we're going to have to lose some games. Broncos are probably going to have to lose out damn near. They're 8-5, and I think they're the 7th seed. The 6th seed is the Chargers, probably. They're 8-4.
Yeah.
So, Jim, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, the percentages are definitely low.
This defense...
Looking at this, a lot has to happen.
I didn't think this defense could get any fucking worse, and it simply just did. I'm not going to get too mad because I shouldn't be surprised. We have no pass rush whatsoever, other than Trey Hendrickson. Nobody can fucking rush the passer on this team. And just the lack of adjusting is simply just quite fucking crazy. Lou Anarumo, I was on team Don't Fire You because, a chef needs his ingredients, He doesn't have much ingredients in there. After this game, you can't adjust to shit. I mean, I can't tell you how many times they took the check down and it fucking worked. And we just never adjusted to it at all. Mr. Unlimited looked fucking... He made some good plays, I'll give him that, but I'm not going to sit here and say Russ wasn't playing a crazy game. I'm not going to say that at all.
415 of them.
Yeah, they just breezed down the field, did whatever you want. We missed tackles. I don't think I've ever seen a team miss more tackles than this team right here. And also, end of the game, when we had a chance, 3rd and 5, Justin Fields keeps it for the game. Now, I think everybody at home knew Justin Fields are going to run that football.
He comes in for running-only packages.
Yep, and the thing is, guess who didn't? There was 11 people on the whole entire planet that didn't know that. And they're all wearing fucking orange and black that day. The Bengals O-line, it's still pretty bad. Joe got fucking killed this game. He made a lot of fucking plays. That jumping pass literally got killed. He threw it. Good play. It's not getting talked about, but if it was Mahomes, we'd glaze it. Whatever. Mahomes is the one who can do a jump pass. Cody Ford starts over Cordell Volson now. That's insane. That's fucking nuts.
Is Cordell Volson good?
No, but Cody Ford... Cody Ford's better than somebody? That's just...
pick your poison.
Yeah, we have a lot of poison. Alex Kappa is a cap casualty. We'll get to that here soon. My biggest problem was, not with his game, but just after the game, was what Shannon Sharp said. Shannon, I usually like you, but you blame Joe Burrow for this loss.
I did see what he said.
No. You didn't watch the fucking game. You simply did. Let me break down the 3 turnovers Joe Burrow had this game. The first fumble is really the only thing you can blame on Joe. Joe was going outside the pocket, and T.J. Watt breaks off Amarius Mims, who actually did a pretty good job on T.J. Watt, and then just hits the ball out. You can make an argument that's his fault. Should have held the ball a little better.
Sure.
But other than that, the other two, the interception, it was literally tipped twice. Tipped first by T.J. Hayward, not T.J. Hayward, Cameron Hayward, and then tipped by fucking T. Higgins, and then Dante Jackson just got an early Christmas gift. And in the fumble on that 3rd and 8, it was an all-out blitz, and Orlando Brown pulled a college football 25 and let Peyton Wilson literally walk right past him. And Joe literally, hike, 1, 2, there's Peyton Wilson, 6. That's when I stopped watching this football game. Actually, I didn't stop watching. I made a TikTok, so I wasn't stop watching, then I continued to watch. Because I simply just can't. And especially the year Joe's had, to say... And the reason why Shannon Sharp said that it was his fault is because Joe says he has to play perfect damn near every game. So name a quarterback that has a perfect game. Name it. There's Shannon. Go fuck yourself.
Wow,
That's how I feel about it.
Relax. He's still a Braun fan. In terms of your NFL takes, Shannon, you can have your own opinions, I guess.
You can. That was a dumb take.
He's good. He's a good basketball guy.
He's a great basketball guy. We both, whatever.
I think he said in general all season, Joe Burrow's had some bad time to turnovers because he did have the Ravens pick.
That was really it, in my opinion, because his interceptions, his first one, that wasn't his first one against Baltimore. His first one, what was his first one? Remember? I think his first one was against Carolina, and that was because he thought Jamar was going to run to the right. He ran to the left. So just, I guess, miscue there. I think picks he had. Yeah, pull up which games he threw a pick in. See if I remember them.
Threw one against Carolina, which you won.
Yeah.
The Ravens won.
Yeah, that was, you can blame those on it.
Threw one against Philly.
Oh, that was where Isaiah Rodgers just tipped it. Went to C.J. Gardner-Johnson. We were down like 10 at that point.
One against the Raiders, but you won. And then the one today, or one last week against the Steelers. But also, there was some fumbles, wasn't there? The Chiefs fumble.
The Chiefs fumble, yeah, sure. But we still should have won that game. So. And if the Bengals had a decently record.
I don't like the idea that he's the reason they lost. I don't. That's not.
It's not at all.
He's the only reason you could. If he's the reason they're lost, he's the only reason they're in the game too. So like, you take what you.
He's the only reason why we don't have the number 1 overall pick right now.
It's not Joe Burrow's fault. The Commanders scored 40 points, and the defense was terrible.
Mm-hmm. The Bengals are 2-4 when scoring 33 plus points. The rest of the NFL is 51-1.
It's a good stat. Is the 51-1 might be one of the games you guys won?
Maybe, just maybe. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's
It's a shame. We're just wasting the prime of Joe Burrow. It's a shame.
I really love that our teams both just shit the bed this week. You hate to see it.
Going into this game, if you'd have told me, my reason why I thought we'd beat the Steelers is because, our defense is bad, but the Steelers' offense isn't anything crazy. I didn't think they were a team that was capable of putting up 40
They did
points.
look pretty good.
I guess I'll shut my fat mouth.
I know your defense is the worst in the league, but everything was just looking good for them.
I know. They just did it with ease. It didn't look like they were breaking a sweat out there.
If you'd have told me that we would hold the Chargers to 9 points and get 5 sacks and we lost, I would have shit my pants. I would have said, how is that point? How is that possible? We're back.
Yeah.
We are back. All we have left is our picks and then a little segment. So, you want to do picks first or segment first, Connor?
Let's do some picks.
Or picks first. And we're just going to go back just to the original picks route. NFL schedule. I think you're up 1 or was it 2?
You don't even pull it up.
You up 2?
I don't know. I know it's up 1. I don't know if I think I'm up 2.
Or you down 1 and then you had the last 2.
I think I was up 1 and then I won because you picked the Jets or the Cardinals.
That was the one. Wow, we did where I made the edit TikTok. Right?
Are you sure?
No, I'm saying you're up 2. The one that was we didn't film it. We did did the Shit. I think you're up 2. We didn't do picks last week because it was Thanksgiving. A lot was going on. Couldn't really find a time together. But We're back. Week 14. 5 weeks left to picks. Gotta make a little comeback here.
Who goes first?
I'm gonna go first. We're down 2.
Fair.
And I let you go first on the
Fair.
The one with the TikTok where I created it. We didn't do our videos.
Alrighty. Thursday Night Football should be a doozy. Packers-Lions in Detroit.
Lions are home. I like the Lions to win this, but a barn burner. Good game.
Sure. Excuse me. Next, Jags-Titans.
C-Law playing?
I doubt it. He probably just got killed. So
let's go with the Titans at home.
Next, we have Raiders-Buccaneers.
Hope the Raiders win, but I think the Bucs will get it done.
Next is your Falcons taking on the Vikings.
I'm gonna take my boys. I can't take them. Falcons. Let's win this game. Big game. Big game.
Next, we have Browns versus Steelers.
I think the Steelers get back against the Browns. The first game was a snowball.
Yeah.
So give me the Steelers.
Next is Panthers versus Eagles.
Eagles might beat them by 35. Eagles.
Next is Saints. Ooh, shitter fest of the week. Saints versus Giants.
I hate the Saints, but the Giants are so bad. I'll go the Saints.
I'll go the Saints.
Let's go Saints, I guess.
Next is Jets versus Dolphins.
Give me the Fins, baby. Dolphins. They need to lock in these wins too.
It's in Miami.
They really need to sink in these wins if they're going to have a chance.
Yeah. I think they're 5-7, 5-8, something like that. Yeah. Next is Seahawks versus the Cardinals.
Good game. Good game.
Great game.
I think
Division league.
Didn't the Seahawks beat them like 2 weeks ago?
I think they just played recently.
Was it back to?
No,
they just lost the Vikings. The week before the Vikings game, they lost the Seattle Seahawks. So I'll give them. I'll call it a split. Give them the Cardinals.
Ooh, give them Splitsville. Next is Bills Rams.
Bills Rams.
Ooh, he's thinking.
Bills. Bills are hot. Bills are hot. I like the Rams though.
Bills are hot.
Bills are hot.
Next is Bears 49ers.
Give me the Bears.
Ooh, I don't hate that actually.
Fuck the Niners. They're down CMC. They're down Jordan Mason. Brock Purdy's casual. Give me the Bears.
Next is Sunday Night Football. Chargers taking on the Chiefs.
And I got Kansas City. I think they're going to get a sweep on the Chargers here.
They do. They usually do good in their division. The Monday Night Football Simpsons game is Cincinnati taking on the Cowboys.
Eager to see how the Simpsons games work, but I'll give your Bengals the win there.
Hopefully we got to get back against Cooper Rush. There's serious doubts there.
we got a couple bye. We got Ravens on a bye, Patriots. Who else? Ravens, Patriots.
This is the last week of the buys.
Ravens, Patriots, Commanders?
Think so.
All right, you up, buddy?
Yep.
Thursday Night Football. Lions, Packers.
I want to take the Packers, but I just can't.
He wants to, but he can't. I got Browns, Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, Saints, G-Men in New York.
I'm going to take the Saints as well.
Jets, Dolphins in Miami.
I'm going to take the Dolphins.
Jaguars and the Titans. Maybe Mac Jones season.
You know, give me the Jags.
Wow. Nick Westbrook, Keenan.
I'm getting ballsy here.
My Falcons take on the Vikings.
You know what? I'm going to take your Falcons.
Really?
I'm going to take them.
Hell yeah.
I'm take them.
Why not? Panthers, Eagles.
You know what? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Bryce Young.
Give me the Eagles. But it might be closer than you think.
Could be. Probably not.
Probably not.
Raiders, Bucks.
And the Buccaneers.
Okay. We get the Cardinals, Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks.
Got them with the sweep.
I do.
Got them with the sweep.
The riding high.
Game in Arizona, in Glendale. Bears, 49ers, and San Francisco. Just thinking.
How many differences do I have?
Doesn't know. I think we got one right now.
No, we have two. Jags and Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, two.
Give me the 49ers.
He's going San Francisco.
I want to take the Bears, but for different sake.
Bills, Rams.
The Bills.
Chargers, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
And your boys go against the boys in blue.
I can't.
Monday Night Football.
I can't go against my guys. You know, Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush has a history.
1-0.
not taking anybody. I'm taking my Bengals every week, even
I
though
agree.
it's bit me in the ass more
I
than
did it last year. Really bit me in the ass. All right. 3 differences: Bears, Niners, Seahawks, Cardinals, and Jags.
I really
Titans.
don't feel good about my differences. I really don't.
I need a win. I really need a win.
Sweep.
Gotta get back. But I'll do it for the picks. And this final segment is gonna be doing our off season for our teams. So we got our.
If they hired us as the GM,
Assuming, me personally, I'm assuming we win the division and we're a first round exit. That's my currently assumption.
My assumption is
So that puts us in the high teens picks.
We didn't make the playoffs.
That puts me in the high teens picks.
And I'm gonna say we go 7-10.
So we're looking at 7-10 Bengals, who probably would be picking top from the
top 10.
7 to 10 range, probably.
Yep.
Picking late 10. Or yeah, it's not late first round. Late top 10. Not the earliest picks, but not the latest picks either. And I'm gonna be picking in the. Honestly, even if we miss it, let's say 15 to 20 range. That's where we're gonna be. I assume.
Fair.
15 to 20 pick range. But we're not there yet. We're starting in the free agent pool, and maybe the fire pool. What do you got going on?
That's where I'm starting.
What do you got going on over there? Let's see.
The second that clock strikes midnight on this season, Zach Taylor come to my fucking office. You get the damn boot.
Starting off with the Zach
See
Taylor
your bitch
firing.
ass later.
We're cleaning house.
And then Lou Anarumo, we're gonna call you up too.
Calling house.
Damn pitcher, I'm not gonna fire you. It's your first year's offense coordinator. I need to see more.
Hey, good offense.
I'm not getting too crazy.
It's a great offense.
Our player direct personnel, Duke Tobin.
Sure.
Later, bitch.
You got candidates you want to name?
Yep.
Okay.
Ben Johnson.
Sure.
Or if the 49ers fuck up.
It's a hot one.
And they fire Kyle Shanahan.
They've been some rumors they could move on.
That is who my head coaching candidates would be. Now for my defensive coordinators, Brian Flores, if he doesn't potentially become a head coach,
come on over.
we're gonna give him.
I think he's gonna could be available. Could be there.
I doubt he will, but this is a perfect world here.
There's a chance.
And if not, Mike Vrabel. He's the strength and conditioning coach for the Browns. Hell of an upgrade.
That's a chance.
Granted, he might get some head coaching offers too. I've seen a lot of Bengals fans think that Bill Belichick would be a defense coordinator. He's not going to come back to coaching, be DC. So.
Oh, yeah.
Can we not be dumb, please?
He's going to be a head coach or leave.
I hate casual Bengals fans. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for my hires and fires.
Me personally, I mean, we just hired and fired and rehired. So,
yeah.
I'm not expecting anybody to leave or to be fired. If I could go in and cut players, Judon.
Oh, we were doing cuts too.
Not even cuts, but Judon's a free agent.
I got cuts too.
Judon's a free agent. So, I really don't have any fire rehires. But, I mean, just players that have been terrible. If Judon's been terrible, any edge rusher on the team that needs money, don't pay him because they've been nothing. But mine really starts in free agency. It really does. Because I got nothing for hire for your hire. And our main needs over here. We're talking edge rusher. We have nobody, and we have no sacks. We're talking corner 2. We need AJ's counterpart. We're talking possibly some linebacker because even though they're not named guys. They've been solid for us. Caden Ellis, Troy Anderson, Nate Landman. Not the greatest names group though. Let's be real here. And then if Justin Simmons doesn't resign, we're talking safety as well, a second safety because Richie Grant's a disaster class. In a perfect world, we're gonna re-sign Justin Simmons for maybe a 1 or 2 year deal.
There you go.
Let me just make sure I got the upcoming Falcons free agents.
While we do that, I'm going to go over my cut list. Oh, first player is Geno Stone. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. He's literally graded the worst safety in football. Out of 55 safeties in PFF, he's literally number 55. You know who number 54 is? Von Bell.
Is he really?
Dead ass. Geno Stone is third in the league in missed tackles as a safety. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Sheldon Rankins. Remember we paid him more than the Lions paid DJ Reader? Yeah, Duke Tobin, that's why you're fired. Right there. Sam Hubbard. Sorry, you've been a great story. Appreciate, the fumble in the jungle. Appreciate that. Great play will always be remembered since any history. You've been asked this year, been terrible. Bye. Alex Kappa, you've been dog shit this season. Later. Zach Moss, I don't give a fuck about your neck. You're gone. That's all my codes. Cam Taylor-Britt would have got cut, but he's young. And if we bring in some other guys, maybe we can rejuvenate his career.
Just looking at upcoming free agents for my team of the Atlanta Falcons, we're talking Rondell Moore. I mean, I don't even know what they do there.
Yeah, what he tears ACL.
They probably let Rondell Moore go because of how good Ray's been. They don't really need him there. I mean, maybe if they want to just be nice to him and give him a contract. Daryl Hodge, I think, has earned a contract. He's not going to get anything from anywhere
Game winner.
else. Maybe some small ass 3 or wide receiver 4 deal that he might get some playing time. Drew Dahlman's coming off an injury, but he's like our clear best center. I think he'll get re-signed. Something small. Then we look at probably Lorenzo Carter maybe gets a small extension because he's been by far our best edge rusher of the shitters. Maybe just Contavious Street. I think he's been pretty good since he's been a Falcon. Nate Landman's a free agent. I mean, he's coming off an injury this season. He's been all right. Not as good as he was last year. I bet he gets re-signed on some small deal just because people don't even really know who he is. I'd like Mike Hughes to come back. He's been pretty good for us when he's been healthy. He could be a slot corner like with what's his name? Clark Phillips. Him and Clark Phillips can rotate there. That's about it that I'd re-sign. There's a lot more shitter names that most teams have, like the usuals. But that's all I got for re-signs. All right, you got re-signs for you?
I do.
Is this perfect world re-signs for you?
Yeah. Now these first two aren't really they're more just contract extensions, sure. I guess. So we're gonna offer. This is an offer, not saying we're gonna sign him. We're offering T. Higgins a 3-year, $75 million deal, 25-year. Doesn't accept that. I'm sorry. We'll let him walk. The best ability is availability. And then
quick switch up.
What we're gonna do. I want to re-sign T, but I've already seen we're not, so I gotta be realistic, I guess.
Sure.
Then I'm gonna hand a blank check to Jamar. Whatever number he writes down, I'm gonna fucking pay him with a smile on my face. And then we're gonna give Trey Henderson a 2-year extension on top of that fucking 1-year extension bullshit we gave this past year. Sorry, no, we're gonna give you a 2-year 50 on top of that 1-year 25. That's what we're gonna do for you. And now my re-signs. I'll re-sign BJ Hill. He's had a great year, but I think it might just be by default. He's not gonna be our DT1 coming in next season. Then we'll re-sign Mike Gesicki. I really hope I like Mike Gesicki. He's been solid for us this year. Then we'll re-sign Mike Hilton. We definitely need him. He's had a pretty good year this year. Granted, somebody's got to shine in that corner room. I think he's one of the best slot corners in the league. And then re-sign Ryan Recco, our punter. I think we might have found our punter. So that's my re-signs. Nothing crazy. And I didn't get into our shitters. I don't give a fuck. Re-sign our long snapper. I could care less. We do, we don't.
Sure.
Khalil Herbert. I mean, you could just go, I guess. Later.
That's all you got?
For re-signs, yeah.
Cap casualties. Just so we can have a little more flexibility. I do think we're probably, after this season, going to see the end of Grady Jarrett as a Falcon.
Wouldn't mind him.
He's been all right. He tore his ACL last year. He's been solid, I guess. He's been mid. He had a good game against the Chargers, I do say that, but other than that, he's been pretty bad. Looking at names here that could be cap casualties. Kirk, not going to get cut. Jake Matthews, maybe, but I don't think he would be. He's a double-digit 10-year guy. He's been solid for a long time. Jesse Bates isn't getting cut. David Onyemata, I don't think so. He's good enough. He doesn't make more money. Caleb McGarry, we just re-signed. Kyle Pitts, I don't think he'll get cut. He's still on his rookie deal. This will be his 5th-year option. And then Chris Lindstrom's one of the best in the league. So I don't really think. The only one I think that I'm betting on is probably Grady Jarrett because it's $20 million. We could use that in the free agency pool for sure. That's all I got. Just Grady Jarrett probably gets cut for the old camp casualties category. But free agents, got some guys here.
It's a pretty good class, actually.
It's not a bad class. We're not really in the offensive line market. I wouldn't mind a guard. Zach Martin's here. He's probably going to go back to the Cowboys. But, hey, maybe. Garrett Bowles, didn't he just get extended? I think he did, last week. Got extended. Garrett Bowles did. Maybe not, though. Maybe he's playing on the last year of an extension. He's good, though. Garrett Bowles, tackle. If we do move on from Jake Matthews, maybe Garrett Bowles could be a guy to come in. James Daniels is a good guard for the Steelers. But we're not going to because we spent a high pick on Matthew Bergeron. I don't see us bringing in the guard. Really don't. And I do see us re-signing Drew Dahlman. So I really don't think we're going to make an offensive line move. But if I had perfect world, we bring in a guard to replace Matt Bergeron, and it's a James Daniels kind of player. Maybe a Kevin Zeitler on a 1 year if he wants to say fuck it. He could probably stay with the Lions though. Not much here at guard, really isn't. Any offensive line adjustments for you?
I do have James Daniels. Zach Martin, even a Tyron Smith deal for the Jets, 1 year, $20 million.
Sure.
It's a 1 year deal, so you can really just spend how much money you really want. Or an Austin Corbett, I wouldn't hate that either. Just fix somebody at the guards because their guards are absolutely terrible. We cut Alex Cabos, we gotta adjust there because Jackson Kirkland can't play there. I can't say that on the podcast, but no way. Cody Ford cheats on his wife. He should not play in the NFL. Can't believe Corder Volson's you're worse than fucking Cody Ford. How is it physically possible? Whatever. My first target though is corner one without a shadow of a doubt. We're giving Travarius Ward a call. Hey, how much do you want? Doesn't work out. Carlton Davis. I wouldn't mind him either. More in the secondary, Budda Baker or Javon Holland. I'm not saying we're going to need all these guys. I'm just saying, guys, we're going after here.
Sure.
This isn't Madden with salary cap balls.
And Budda Baker's been rumored to be gone from there for a minute now.
So don't flame the comments.
Maybe not Javon Holland, but Budda Baker's been.
You're not going to get all those guys. No shit, dumbass.
Budda Baker's been all over trade talks.
And I'm on the edge as well. Hassan Reddick. We need somebody to pair up with Trey Anderson. And we cut Sam Hubbard. So Hassan Reddick wouldn't be bad, especially this past year. He's probably going to be cheaper. A little cheaper. Probably not much, though. Probably not even cheap at all. Some team will probably give him some money. Azeez Ojulari. We were rumored to get him at the deadline. Had some interest in him. Didn't trade for him.
Same.
Now we can go after Azeez Ojulari, and he's young. And then Khalil Mack. This seems like a stretch.
Could be a stretch. Maybe not, though. The Bengals are seen as a win-now team, obviously. You got a good quarterback, good receiver, good offense. Other than not like my Falcons, Zach Martin is definitely more likely to go to your Bengals than to my team. You guys are in for multiple years of winning, other than this year, obviously. Yeah. So Khalil Mack on a 1 year or short-term deal. He's in his mid-30s now. He could do it, especially if he doesn't want to stay with the Chargers, who are in some cap hell.
They're a solid year, so. But they might not have the money to pay him, actually, so maybe that's why he leaves. And then if we let T walk, which we probably will, D-Hop's getting older, so maybe his price tag's going down a little bit, or like a Brandon Cooks. Yeah. Just a guy just to go alongside Jamar, because I don't really want to draft another guy. Or like a Mike Williams, just to have a jump ball guy.
Sure.
But I think Yoshi's trying to refill that spot, and he's not doing a very good job.
My team, I'm looking edge. I'm looking corner 2. And possibly a safety. I think a perfect world we can re-sign Justin Simmons. He hasn't been amazing. He's been solid. But I do think it's more likely we re-sign him than we go out and sign somebody very good. But I'm looking at corner. I'm not looking for those top-notch guys. I'm looking for these guys who can be established number 2s. DJ Reed.
I thought of DJ Reed as well, but we need a number 1 guy.
DJ Reed has been a very good corner 2 for the Jets for years now. He's been Sauce's counterpart. If he is someone who's available, I wouldn't mind bringing him in. Byron Murphy, he's not a corner 1, he's a corner 2.
Yeah,
he's the Jets. The Vikings defense has been pretty good this year. He signed a small kind of prove it deal. It wasn't really a 1 year deal, but it was a small year, like 2 year, was it? 2 year prove it deal with the Vikings. 2 year
26
with Byron Murphy to the Vikings. If he comes over here to be a corner 2, I wouldn't hate it. I also mentioned Mike Hughes. I'd love to have him just stay here as depth, or even maybe a Rasul Douglas. He's played in multiple systems. He's been good for the Bills and the Packers now. Wouldn't mind him coming over. If you guys don't re-sign Mike Hilton, he's a very good slot corner. He's one of your better defensive players. If he can come in and play that number two, even that slot role, and Mike Hughes can go full time to the outside, I wouldn't hate that. We don't have a ton of money, so we're not looking for these Travarius Ward guys. And then an edge. I'm not looking. I gotta move past instantly some of these edge rushers because it's just not gonna. It's not in the cards. It's really not in the cards. Khalil Mack, too much money. Reddick, too much money. Judon, don't want you. DeMarcus Lawrence, don't want you. I'm looking at the Azeez Ojulari. Would love that. We were fucking. I saw so many things about him. We were making a move for fucking Azeez Ojulari. Smaller moves. Dennis Gardeck from the Cardinals. He's a good player.
He's solid.
He's a solid player. He is a do-it-all.
A little under the radar guy.
He's a gym rat. You know, he's a real gym rat.
Oh, that's crazy.
He's good. He's been good. Lorenzo Carter, if he comes back. And then I'm thinking, like, if interior D-line depth, just because it's atrocious and they're always hurt, I feel like. Denver's DJ Jones. Good player. Really good player. Real stat stuffer. He's a really good run stopper. He's not going to get much sacks, but he's one of the better parts of that Broncos defense. He's a good interior player. I like a lot. And, you know, there's not much here in terms of interior. There really isn't.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really say anything, because obviously we need interior. But, you know, maybe Chris Jenkins could take that step up, or I doubt it. But I got my interior going into the draft.
And then if I had to look at linebacker, you know, I'm looking at these guys. Maybe we give Dre Greenlaw a chance coming off an injury.
Ooh, I forgot about him. I would like him.
What if I don't know how he's going to play after an Achilles tear, or if the Niners have the money
He's young,
to pay him.
so he can.
Do the Niners have the money to pay him?
No fucking
I want to
way.
say they don't, but they'd figure it out every year.
Okay, so now we're going off.
Another, like, Isaiah Simmons, I really liked him out of the draft. If he can just come here and do everything. Kind of like Caden Ellis, rush the passer, playing coverage, play interior. I wouldn't mind that at all. He's like our Troy Anderson wet dream if he was good. Troy Anderson, crazy athlete, played quarterback in college and running back. Now he's playing linebacker for us. I wouldn't mind that at all. I don't think Levante Davis coming here. Hell no, he's fucking buck.
I wouldn't mind one of those linebackers, like a Bobby Wagner, Devondre Campbell. That seems more like a Bengals card right there.
That seems more Falcons too. Former player for the Falcons.
Yeah, well, he's on the Triple Team, right?
Yeah.
Or after.
He was on the team. Oh. He was bad. We had Foye too.
We could get Levante David. He was kind of rumored to go to the Bengals.
Well, Shaq Thompson's here. I know he's a big injury too. He's coming off of, right?
Yeah, I think he tore his Achilles too. Or
he's former Panther.
Either torn ACL or torn.
Odds are a 30-year-old linebacker from the Panthers just tore his fucking knee out, is not going to get extended. Maybe we give him a short deal or something. Just be a fucking athlete. That's my shit right there. That's my. I
have one small minor move. It's just it's a backup running back, because I think Chase Brown should be a starter. Future going
He's traded for one, bro.
We're not resigning him. Wouldn't I hate AJ Dillon being a nice little goal back? Because the Bengals haven't had a traditional goal back in a while. I think
the Packers are not going to sign him. Emmanuel Wilson's been good enough.
Exactly. So get old Quadzilla there in the goal line.
Sure.
Or maybe, tell those QB sneaks. The Bengals doing that with Tanner Hudson.
It's a good class, though. Just while we're on the topic, Diggs.
It's a good receiver.
Diggs
class.
coming off an injury.
Higgins, Allen, Cooper, Chris Godwin.
Godwin coming off an injury. Looking at a lot of good receivers. If we need a receiver, it's the year to get them.
Chris Godwin would be awesome if we can get him instead of T. Higgins, because I think T. Higgins' price tag might be a little bigger than Chris Godwin's.
I think Higgins is a better counterpart to Jamar, though.
I agree, but, Mike Brown's an old fat bastard. Doesn't want to do shit.
After that, we're talking draft.
Yep. I just did 2 rounds. And I really just did,
I'm fine with draft. 2 rounds.
There's people that do, 7 rounds. Okay.
I'm fine with 2 rounds. In the 15 to 20 range, if it's close.
I have 4 guys, and
if it's close, it's close. Don't be a fucking hater. He's on the East for sure, top 10. Right there. Right there.
Yeah, I'm not fucking Mel Kiper over here, man. Let's calm the fuck down.
Looking at some of these guys who could potentially be in my range. If you want me to go first.
Yeah, you go first.
We're looking edge, and I'm going to assume that I can't. I'm not going to assume. I'm just going to assume we didn't fill anything in free agency, because I can't just. I don't know what they're going to do. You know, so let's just. This is guys I would target in the first round, depending on how we finish or attack it. We're looking at edge rusher, man. Abdul Carter, they got him going. I got 7th to the Titans right now. We'll see. Anything could happen in this fucking a lot of Will Levis was supposed to go 4th overall. Just saying. I see some of these edge rushers. I know Jalen Walker is good from Georgia. Michael Williams is someone they have projected to us. Sure, edge rusher, and then corner. Will Johnson, I'm not going to name because he's not going to be there, or Travis Hunter. They're just not going to be there. So maybe if we're talking Malachi Starks could be someone if we don't bring in Justin Simmons. Malachi Starks isn't a bad safety. They have us taking Benjamin Morrison out of Notre Dame. Never heard of you? If you're good, I'd like it. Siobhan Ravel, I know from ECU. And then JT Tuimoloau could be an edge rusher. Just our main needs here. We need our needs. If that's where we're going to pick in the second round, same old shtick. Really, that's my first round though.
My first round is Will Johnson might actually be there for us because we're going to have a better pick than that.
If you're in that range.
Or someone on that same team. Mason Graham. That's where that D-line comes in.
Could use Mason Graham.
Also, Malachi Starks. Wouldn't mind him either. One of the best safeties in college football. And then old James Pierce, little edge rusher from old Tennessee.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind that at all. And I based this off the mock draft simulator. These were the guys that were picked right before the Bengals or the guys that were available when I was up.
This guy right here. Tankathon.
Huh?
Are you looking at a mock draft?
Oh, no. Mine was a different website.
Oh.
It's one
they had you guys taking Ashton Genty on this one.
I don't want Ashton Genty. A running back just would not solve our problems.
And
I don't care if he's generational. I don't care.
Say we do end up addressing some needs where we're not pressing for. I still think there's no way we don't draft an edge rusher in the first round.
If we draft Ashton Genty, I think I'm gonna drive my car into a ditch.
God forbid we don't take edge rusher again. I would say it's no way, but is it? Is it no way? We have some good tackles. If we want to move off of Jake Matthews, there's good tackles available. Will Campbell won't be there when we pick, but we're talking Kelvin Banks Jr. We're looking at old who else we got here? Ariante Ursery. He had a really good game against Abdul Carter and for Minnesota against Penn State. Another good receiver class though, man. Pretty good class receivers. Talking Travis, Tutorial McMillan. I don't really know much about him, but he's really good apparently.
Isaiah Bond.
Luther Burden's been really good. Mek Egbuka. A lot of good receivers, But in terms of second round, still middle of the pack picks. If we don't get an edge rusher, we got Jack Sawyer here. Jack Sawyer, DN from Ohio State.
I have him as well.
He's a solid player. I wouldn't mind him. And in terms of corner, there's a lot more corners. Denzel Burke from Ohio State's pretty good. He's been good. I think he had some injury problems.
Yeah, I think he was a for sure first round pick.
Yeah, so maybe some of that. I don't know much about this class yet, dude. Some of these names.
I'm literally just basing off the names.
Some of these names are nothing to me.
In my mock draft, I had that JT guy from Ohio State. He was still there in the second round for me. But you said him in the first round, so I'm gonna go with no on that. It did seem like it was crazy who was there.
I'm looking for something here that's gonna click my. Ollie Gordon, whatever happened to him, bro? Obviously, we're not taking Ollie Gordon, but he was the most hyped player in the college football game.
He was the glitchiest guy. He was
the
most broken player.
800 yards this season. 880.
Wait, who played for Oregon State? I think.
Yeah. It was? No, Oklahoma State.
Oh, same colors.
Yeah,
I think. Right.
Mike Green out of Marshall had 16 sacks this year so far.
We are Marshall, baby.
I don't know who Marshall's playing over there, but why not?
Fighting Herd.
And then even if we're saying that we addressed maybe we addressed one in the free agency and draft one first round, and we're looking for linebacker, I do like me some Harold Perkins.
Harold Perkins on mine too. All LSU.
I do like some Harold Perkins.
He's 92 in the game.
He's kind of a freak athlete.
He can do it all, baby.
He's a good athlete. I wouldn't mind him. Those are some names I wouldn't hate though.
We have some very similar names for sure.
Yeah.
I also have Harold Perkins.
Our teams low-key had the same kind of needs. That's why I said both of us need kind of a corner and some edge, and then some D-line.
We need a number one guy.
We really both need defenders, defenders. So
Landon Jackson, the end from Arkansas. I think he's solid. He's a bald guy. I don't know if
do you remember his clip of him doing the pads?
No.
You remember the bald guy that went viral doing the swipe drill, hitting the pads? Look it up on your phone. It's so funny.
Really?
He got clowned on so bad, and now he's like a second round pick, and he's having a good year for the fucking Arkansas Razorbacks. It's like, hey, he got really embarrassed. But
Donovan Jackson, guard for Ohio State. I actually just watched him play against Indiana. Pretty good guy. And also JT Tuimoloau. I can't say his name. Sorry. I'm not good with pronunciations. Also, would not hate Evan Stewart, wide receiver from Oregon. Would not hate him there.
Okay.
But, I wouldn't. The reason why I said would not hate Evan Stewart is if we addressed and maybe signed another guy.
It's hard to predict draft when the free agency hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
Because say if we sign a big time edge rusher, I don't know if we take the first round edge rusher. If we sign a big time corner, or if we fill the need at corner, I don't know if we take corner even a thought in the first round.
I could see Ashton Genty sucking ass in the NFL.
This little mock draft that I had up, let me pull it back up. Oh, Ashton Genty was 9th.
Yeah, going to us for the Cowboys.
I don't want to sound biased, but I feel like he's not a Bijan kind of running back in terms of hype.
He plays for fucking Boise State.
But this has Travis, Shador, Cam, Tatoria, Mason, Will Johnson, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell. Will Campbell's good. It's good. It's a good tackle class. And then Ashton Genty.
I wouldn't if we draft Will Campbell, we better cut Orlando Brown. He's been pretty ass too.
Yeah.
He's a potential cap casualty for us.
Will Campbell to the Browns here is just giving Joe Thomas, flat out. It's giving Joe.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome.
It's giving Joe Thomas.
They draft a franchise tackle.
That's what I got for the off season.
That's what I have as well.
GMs, what do you guys think?
I think I cooked.
What do you think? What do you think there? I think that's all best case scenario stuff.
I think this is. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is a lot better what we're gonna do.
Yeah, this is obviously perfect world. A lot of this will not happen. Maybe
there's a chance we don't do a single fucking thing on this. There's a chance. There's a fucking chance.
It's honestly a good chance. None of this happens.
T. Higgins, we probably won't even talk to him. Geno Stone, who'll probably stay on the fucking team next year. Zach Taylor still with the coach. Luna Romo still with the fucking DC. Yeah, we're not doing any of this.
All right, we're back. A little personal topic here.
Yeah.
Random things we did as kids. I got 2 of them, and then we'll do another one after this. Our Thanksgiving plate. You want to go first on the random things you did as a kid?
Sure, I'll go with my number 1.
Let me hear it.
When I was a kid and I would eat pepperoni pizza, I would take the pepperonis off them first, eat them, then I'd eat the pizza.
Sure. I did not do that.
I never ate the pepperoni on the pizza normal. Why did I do? I don't know.
I think it depends with pepperoni for me, maybe. If it was Ison's, all day.
That shit was greasy.
Those little cup pepperonis.
Yes, you saw the fucking.
They're so good though.
You saw the fucking grease in the cup.
Okay.
Dude, I like the Ison's.
They're gas.
Ison's underrated, low-key.
Ison's is underrated. They just did some remodeling. Ison's Family Pizza.
It's in Batesville.
In the square.
It's not a big franchise.
And I think there's only one. So, but yeah, I definitely did not. I definitely have before, but in terms of
that religiously.
Often, probably not. I don't think I did it very often, but I was flat out to this day, damn near only pepperoni pizza. I don't put anything else but pepperoni on it.
Big sausage pizza guy is my favorite pizza.
Hot take, not my take, but sausage is not a pizza topping. It's a breakfast item. That's how I feel. My first one, and I think we talked about this before, and you said you hadn't, maybe, but when you're going through the pop aisle in Kroger, you put your fingers on the boxes and you Ninja Warrior it. No? You run
I think I've definitely.
To this day, I do that with the pop aisle.
I think I've definitely done that before as a kid.
Because it's everything. You can't do it in any other aisle because it moves. So you can do it on the frozen food aisle, the doors, and then but you'll be there'll be there's a section of pop, stop, and then there's another section. So you gotta go, and you keep running. I remember being in the store with my mom, fucking Ninja Warrior these fingers as fast as I could, with sound effects through the pop aisle. But you couldn't do it on the chip aisle because the bags are crunchy.
Yeah.
Like you can't really like. It wasn't as clean.
And also, like the pop would lay this way. Chips they'd lay like this.
And
so, like, you can't do that with that.
You can't do it with the fucking gushers because it's not strong enough to sustain the finger bounce. So you're like knocking down shit. So you only really could do it in the pop aisle and on the doors. And I was going crazy. That's not the first one. What you got?
All right. So when I was 9 years old, I have this iPod, Perry the Platypus back cover. Shit you not.
What, like the back or your phone cover?
The phone cover was Perry the Platypus. And I downloaded this slow motion app. And at my dad's house, you know, there's like the couch in my room. I would jump off my couch, onto my bed, make these diving catches of football, and then go rewatch it.
Never posted them?
No. Never fucking posted them. You shitting me? Even at 9 years old, I knew that shit was crazy.
I've never had an iPod ever. I had a tablet, but I never did this. I never did that. I definitely could see you doing that as a kid, all day.
What are you at?
My next one, and it's more fun when you have like a brother and you had one, so you might have done this. When you're in the backseat of the car and it's raining, and the drops are going down the window and they're like racing, and you both pick one. Like, who you got? I got that one.
I never did that.
You never raced down the window?
No.
The raindrops would come down, and they're racing. Obviously, they'd fall into the window. And, like, this is, like, after, like, just fresh stop raining. So, like, the drops are, like, set. And they just start coming down. And you pick a winner.
No, but I low-key with that, I'd, like, take my fingers and, like, run down them as I did that. My parents always hated that because, like, it'd make, like, finger marks.
No, I liked, me and Logan would, like, pick a fucking drop. And they'd race down the fucking window.
Yeah, I never did that.
And because you brought it up, like the slow motion, like filming, one that came to mind was I used to fucking, when Designer was popping.
Oh,
I remember making fucking TikToks like Panda.
Musically, that's what she was called. I did the same shit with Lamborghini.
I got bras in the Timmy Turner song. Timmy Turner. I remember fucking rapping it. Dude, and a fucking t-shirt on Musical.ly.
That's crazy you did that because I did the same shit with Lamborghini Hurricanes.
But I never like posted it. I just like had
fuck no.
But I remember one time
I was in middle school then and fucking oh my gosh.
We went to my dad's friend's house and he had these like older girls. They were like 4 years older than us, and they were doing Musical.lys, and I was like. Like, and then the next day I was like by myself. I was like, let me just check out the Musical.lys. And they were doing it on beat, like everything. It took me like fucking 5 tries.
Dude, my girlfriend at the time in middle school, she had Musical.ly, and that's why I did. Cause she wanted me to do it with her, and I was like, no. It's like that's dumb.
Dude, I remember fucking hitting the. Yeah, I got bras. Oh my god! Have the videos to this day.
You have them still?
Yeah, because I remember God. I went through some shit and I found them.
Oh man,
it's rough. It's a rough look.
That's funny as fuck.
Well, and then last one because of the holiday season.
Because of Thanksgiving.
What's on your ideal Thanksgiving plate?
Well, that's pretty basic. I'm gonna keep it real.
So are you going turkey or ham?
Turkey all day.
I think I'm leaning turkey, but it's close. I'm not
a big I shouldn't say I'm not a big ham guy. It's all right, but turkey for sure. I do understand the argument though. Turkey is usually drier.
Yeah,
and that's like really the argument.
You
just gotta cook it.
I don't really like both, so like whatever's there is there. If you ask me,
I'm taking turkey 10 times out of 10 over ham, but I am the same with ham. If it's there, I'll eat it.
Fried turkey is good. That's my favorite turkey.
I've actually never had fried turkey.
Fried turkey's gas.
Never had it.
Like I'm not like fried turkey slices from Arby's. Like a fucking
I knew you weren't talking about that.
Deep fried turkey on Thanksgiving. We had it one time. It was super seasoned, maybe over seasoned. Probably was. Still tasted good as fuck.
I bet that shit wasn't dry.
Crunchy ass fried turkey. I like the skin's my favorite part of any like bird. Like chicken, I love the fucking skin. That's my go-to. I'm going. I think I'd lean turkey though, just because I feel like no one fries a ham unless what is that? It's fried ham.
That's a Christmas thing for sure. Not fried ham, but like ham's a Christmas.
Ham is for sure.
Yeah.
But I think and like Easter. Yeah, it's Easter.
Yep.
It's a ham.
That too.
So what are your sides?
I'm a big mac and cheese, mashed potatoes kind of guy. And then give me a couple King's Hawaiian dinner rolls over there.
Okay. Perfect world. I'm going mac. I'm going some asparagus. I like asparagus.
I've actually never had asparagus.
I'm not a stuffing guy. I don't get it.
Oh, stuffing, no.
It just,
That shit looks.
it looks bad.
And don't get me fucking started on the casseroles.
Dude, my mom made a fucking green bean casserole.
No.
Shit you not a single person touched it. She makes it every year. No one eats it. And she was like surprised that it was left.
You know I'm doing that green bean casserole? Blocked by James. No,
it's gross.
It's not touching my plate.
It's gross. My mom, I told her, I was like, I love you, but your sides game this year was weak. It was it was mac and cheese.
Shit was weak.
Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, the normal stuff. And then she had green bean casserole, corn salsa dip. I was like, come on, man.
Salsa?
Corn and salsa, like mixed dip. Her pie game was weak this year, too. Sorry, Mom. She had a fucking basic white cheesecake pie. It was just mid. We had like this chocolate pie and then a cherry pie. What are we doing?
No pumpkin?
No pumpkin.
What the fuck?
No apple. No like.
That's crazy. No pumpkin?
No like peanut butter chocolate pie that the delight one she usually buys.
Should be thrown in jail for that.
She did us dirty with the sides and the turkey was good.
Not gonna lie, my mom doesn't watch these videos, so I can say this. The mac and cheese, not very good.
My mom made some decent mac and cheese. I had to beg her to make mac and cheese.
She just put Velveeta in there and Velveeta cheese, and I'm not the biggest fan.
My mom doesn't make mac and cheese very much. She didn't make it for Thanksgiving. I'd like
at my dad's Thanksgiving, it was at my aunt's. They didn't have mac and cheese. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I know.
They had corn.
Ridiculous.
Corn. What, Pilgrim? We're gonna fucking eat some corn? No, man. Maize? No, I'm not eating no fucking maize.
Casey told me the other day, he asked his mom to make corn, and his dad overheard and was like, the Pilgrims didn't eat corn. Like macaroni or something.
No, man. Fucking mac and cheese. Also, deviled eggs. I'm a big fan of deviled eggs.
I am not. I don't like them.
I didn't like them until like a few years ago.
They just smell.
They don't smell the greatest. That's fair.
They smell bad. Why would we eat something that smells bad? It feels like a 101. Tastes good, though?
I do like it, yeah.
What's it taste like? I never had one.
It tastes like...
I just turned it down. Like, it smells bad, Mom.
Like, the filling or whatever, like the egg part is like... I don't know. I just like it.
Can't compare it, but okay, sides. Mac and cheese. I like asparagus. Don't mind mashed taters. I'm a roll guy. My mom bought these little weird small ones this time. I'm sorry, I don't want to shit in your fucking Thanksgiving, Mom, but like, I didn't like those rolls. I had one and I put them down.
Step up your game next year, Amber.
Honestly, it's not your fault. It's because I went to Texas Roadhouse like the day before, and those rolls were hitting diff. I had high expectations going to these rolls.
Cinnamon butter.
I told my mom, I was like, I'm not a big fan of Thanksgiving food. When I'm older and I have a family, we're getting fried chicken, we're getting French fries, we're getting...
Ooh, I'm not a fried chicken guy.
I'm going straight up... That's honestly one of your hottest takes. No fried chicken.
I don't like fried chicken.
Fried chicken's amazing.
Okay, I shouldn't say I don't like it. I don't
understand how you wouldn't like it.
It's not a top 5. It's not getting drafted.
Like you had to have had bad fried chicken.
I like my mom's fried chicken. That's decent.
Seasoned up KFC, fried chicken? Okay, that's wrong. KFC fried chicken is falling off the bone. Like this. And
the thing is, like good. Wagner's, like in Oldenburg, they say they had good fried chicken. We went to Jack's grad party. That shit was low key ass.
Really? Yes. I didn't think it was that bad. I felt like
that shit was drier.
A little dry. It was. That
was dry as shit. Over seasoned as fuck.
Edgar and Joyce's 50th. They had some fried chicken.
Yeah. With Wagner's.
I think it was, but it was way better.
Maybe it's just because it wasn't the freshest. That could have been it, but it wasn't very good.
Never had Popeye's fried chicken?
No.
Oh, that's good.
I don't even know if I've ever went to Popeye's.
Really?
I guess I gotta get out.
Come on, man. Amateur hour. And then I guess if we're going to desserts, I'd like better pies, Mom.
Pumpkin pie, it's my favorite pie. I love pumpkin pie.
I don't mind. I like a pumpkin cookie. I like the chocolate pumpkin cookies. Those aren't bad. My mom made some. My dad he's a big banana pudding.
Like my mom's a big butterscotch pie.
My dad likes butterscotch.
She makes that, and I was like, I'm not touching that.
Respect. My dad put wafers in the bottom, banana pudding, icing, and then he put cherries on top.
That's probably not bad.
I'm not a big cherry guy. Like I like cherry flavoring, but I don't like the cherry.
The cherries themselves.
Yeah, they're weird.
I always threw that shit off on a milkshake.
They're weird. But I did like the banana pudding. I pour that shit up.
I like. Tore that shit up.
Tore up
My mom made actually a pretty good chocolate pie. It was actually pretty good. Good shit, Mom. Pumpkin pie she just bought, so I was kind of, lazy. Now, my
Oliver pudding.
My aunt's Thanksgiving, she made a really good pumpkin pie. I guess it kind of made up for the no mac and cheese. And then, they also just served, buttery noodles. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is there noodles here? I want you guys to have some noodles as a substitute for mac and cheese.
Butter noodles?
This better knock my socks off.
Butter noodles are good, though. They ain't bad. Butter noodles ain't bad.
Mid as fuck. Give me mac and cheese instead. Give me some Kraft.
Some Kraft wouldn't hurt.
Kraft's also, top tier.
My mom bought it was pure chocolate. There was nothing but chocolate. Hot take: chocolate isn't chocolate's a side dish. The side component, not the actual dish. It's just Reese cups, peanut butter and chocolate. Peanut butter's always first.
Fair.
Snickers is like a chocolate bar, but it's
Caramel
got all the shit inside. I don't like pure chocolate. Hershey bar, bitch, please get that away from me. Ooh. I don't like Hershey bar.
I don't mind a Hershey bar.
Pure chocolate
Depends. Like that. I gotta be in the mood for it though. Out of all those chocolate bars, I think Hershey's definitely.
I really only like a chocolate. Anything candy wise, if it's got
now a Hershey's cookies and cream, that's different. I love me some Hershey's cookies and cream.
I don't mind that. That's fine.
They used to be my favorite candy bars as a kid.
It's like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Kit Kat, you gotta have that stuff in the middle. Butterfinger. I used to be a huge fan of Butterfingers. They're ass. They're so bad now.
They're all right. I mean,
it's just a consistency issue. Why do I have to get a dirty shirt to eat a Butterfinger? Get all of it all over me. That's not it. I'm going to save that take for next pod because I feel like it's beating a dead horse. But as we get over the NBA, we got 5 NBA takeaways, a segment, and then we got a Sporkle quiz. That's not NBA related, but that's what we got. It's on our take here.
Genders.
But my first one for the NBA.
I really only have 4.
Yeah, I kind of had to throw some stuff in there.
I did too.
I put like anticipated. The Bucks are kind of back.
That's one of mine as well.
10-9, but 76ers are not. They are slipping farther and farther down. And to a point, you can only be so far down.
Well, they're also Embiid and Paul George.
Yeah, they're not healthy, but
injured. And how Maxey
far
got
is
hurt
too far? How far is too far down? I think they're 4-16. Is that what I saw today?
They're 4-16. It might already be done over with because
they're bottom.
4-14. The Wizards are 2-16.
4-14 Wizards. All right, 4-14 to Sixers, and Paul George has not been good when he played. Maxey's injured. Embiid's been up and down since he's been back. But we did say that we expected both these teams to make playoffs, but they're getting lower and lower. 76ers,
especially with
I never raised the Lakers and LeBron. They could just flip the season over.
Especially with some of these teams they can probably get to 10 at least. I'll say it'll probably be in-season tournament.
If there was a year to go to 4-14, this is the year, especially in the East.
Yeah.
9-12.
But in terms of avoiding the play-in, I don't think they're doing that. I don't think they are. I don't think they can get to the 6th seed.
They're definitely playing. But how many games do they have to lose before it's just too? I don't even know when they're gonna be healthy.
That's the thing. I think it's gonna be soon though, because I saw something saying they made a TikTok saying they weren't gonna play tonight. So if they're saying they're not gonna play tonight, then that's an indicator that they're gonna play soon. Because if they weren't gonna play for a long time, then why the fuck would they?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Also, injury news: Jared Vanderbilt eyeing an early January target date. So cool. We're gonna have him for another fucking month.
Bullshit. He ain't coming back. I don't think
there's more fluid in his heel or whatever.
Awesome. Dude,
he's gonna fucking retire.
Yeah, he's leaning. He's played. How many games has he played in the last 3 years? 2 years.
Single digits.
He's always hurt, man. Fuck. And CMC got put in the IR while we were filming. So.
Yeah, which kind of figured. My first one is 2K is starting to become a little realistic. The Thunder and the Rockets. Oh, bang, bang, baby.
But my second one was
the top.
My second one was Rockets are taking a bigger leap than I expected. We did say that they were a playoff team. That we said in summer that they didn't make playoffs, but
they are
2 seed.
They are really doing some good shit this year. 15-6. Yeah. They're a half game back of being the best team in the.
Hey, 2 seed. They really don't have who's their star? Sengun? Is he the best player?
I don't know.
They're just a very good defensive team. The Thompson brother, Amen Thompson and Tari Eason, have been super good defensively.
Oh, fuck, it's not Jalen Green.
Jalen Green's a spark plug player. Sengun's like the offense, like mastermind, baby Jokic. Van Vliet's just the vet, Mike Conley role.
Sengun's averaging 19 on 47% from the field.
I think it's like 2K. Like everybody's gonna be like 5 or 6 guys are gonna be in that 19 to 12 range, where it's just ridiculous. But they're taking a bigger leap than I expected. Maybe it's because the good teams in the West kind of got worse because the Timberwolves trade and the Nuggets have not been very good. The Lakers,
Suns were hurt.
Lakers are not as great. The fucking Lakers, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Only 3.5 games back.
It's okay. We're the 10th seed now.
8th.
Pistons are 10th seed. That's
better than the Nuggets.
But I do agree. The Rockets are looking solid. I think they're going to be a playoff team, regardless. Even if they slow down a little bit, like I think they're probably at least.
I think the Warriors are starting to fall off a little bit, which
we
all kind of figured that with the talent on that roster. I mean, come on.
It's not the greatest team.
I don't think you're going to be number one.
And Buddy Hield's on the crazy percentages. So, third one for me is James Harden's keeping the Clippers competitive. No Kawhi.
He's going back to that.
He's been balling.
He's going back to that Rockets days.
We talked about Zubac a couple episodes ago about how he's a potential most improved player candidate. It's kind of slipped out of that
Clippers
range.
are a 6th seed right now.
Harden's been pretty good. Norman Powell's been pretty good, putting like 20 plus still. You're looking at Zubac being a clean the glass, play solid defense, get some buckets player.
Harden's averaging 22, 7, and 9 on.
I think they're a solid defensive team.
Not good offensively.
I think they're a solid defensive team because Chris Dunn's a really good defender. Derek Jones is an underrated defender. Harden's obviously not. Norm Powell, I'm not for sure.
Obviously,
but Zubac's fine. The Clippers I expected them to
Norm
be
Powell's
very
leading
bad.
scorer on this team right now.
I expected the Clippers to be very bad. I really did. But they're... Then this is without Kawhi, so maybe Kawhi's come back and they get even better. They should.
Well, if he comes back.
But like the trade talks for Kawhi, if the Clippers are competitive still, and like in the playoffs when he comes back,
they're probably not going to trade him.
Probably wouldn't trade him. Hang on to him.
The next one is the Magic are going to be a serious team for now and the future. They've won 12 of their last 13 without Paolo Banchero. They're winning basketball games without their best player.
That honestly goes in my next one because I had Franz Wagner deserve a little praise. Since Paulo's been gone, he's averaging 25, 6, 7.
Fucking game winner against
2 steals a game.
Go
game winner against the Lakers.
Yourself.
When he's playing with Paulo, he averages like 22. They're so big. Like they're massive. They have Paulo's. Paulo's like 6'10". Franz is like 6'10". They have the other Wagner's like 7 foot. Goga's big. John Isaac's 7 foot.
They have a lot of length on that team.
Jalen Suggs is 6'5". Cole Anthony's 6'7". They're a very good defensive team, and they're very big. Like, as long as they can stay out of shooting slumps. And they brought in KCP. He's established.
Year, actually.
He has been asked, but he's an established role player who can put in some valuable playoff minutes. And a little Franz Wagner praise. Why not?
Yeah, he's been
Shout out
balling.
Michigan Cat.
I think it was Mo.
They both went to Michigan.
Oh, they did? Oh.
Franz Wagner.
The last one. I don't even want to say it.
Did you? Don't. Because I avoided on purpose.
I can't say it.
No, Connor.
I can't say it.
Delete it.
It's deleted.
Say it's an overreaction.
It's no reaction.
LeBron's been bad these last couple games.
Glory's king.
But let's not forget.
No.
4 straight triple doubles.
No.
A month, literally a couple games ago. He's had a little bit of a shooting slump. And
LeBron, now's not the time.
I've seen a lot of
playing like this.
I've
going through a lot here.
I've seen a lot of things saying the goal for LeBron is to play 82 games. And they're considering not going to let that happen anymore. Because maybe LeBron at 40 should probably more beneficial to the team not to play 82 games. I'm all for playing every game. But if LeBron has to sit out of the fucking Utah Jazz back-to-back, like maybe if he doesn't play the Jazz game, he can still sneak out a win. He could be all for this Timberwolves game. But Timberwolves, I did see they are like the number 1 team against power forwards. LeBron's power forward on this team. So, there's that. And we're down AR, which is the primary playmaker when LeBron's on the court. D'Lo had to take a roll up.
D'Lo's kind of in ball recently. I mean, it's not really mattering. We're losing, but
he's a stat sheet's cat. Watch the game. He makes some stupid shit.
He does.
AD's kind of like fallen off a little bit, I have to say.
Yeah, he shot bad last night.
MVP candidate, and then like he had like
It's out
6
the
games in a
window.
row where he was like damn near under 20 points.
His MVP candidacy is out the window.
He had to really turn it on again. But I think he can. This team's still not fully healthy. Let's not forget that. Like Rui was out a couple games in there.
They're switching the rotation.
AR's now out. Cam Reddish is like he barely got minutes. Gabe Vincent's playing serious minutes.
Who was that? Alex
Traore
yes.
never fucking played before. Now he's getting minutes. Like this team's just not fully healthy. LeBron is not playing his best basketball really, but like if there's anyone who deserves a fucking hold on, he's got this. It's LeBron.
I agree.
Delete that fucking shit. Are you kidding me right now?
Deleted.
Are you out of your mind?
There's managed to bring it up.
Okay, yes. I'm not worried about it.
You need to fuck off.
They're still 12-10. What?
12-9.
12-9. You know, we're fine. We're about NBA Cup. Oh, just say that right now. If anyone gives a single fuck about this NBA Cup, you better keep that same energy last year when no one cares. No one fucking cares, Braun. No one cares you won the cup. Yeah.
We're just fucking celebrating.
Yeah, oh, it's a fuck. We put a banner up for a cup, really? No one cares. One time.
I hope the winner does that too. And I hope it gets celebrated.
We're gonna keep that same fucking energy going into this because just because it's not LeBron doesn't mean it all of a sudden doesn't give a shit. I think it gives a shit, but everybody said it doesn't. Keep that energy, buddy. Our last topic, not really a point, but a question. Should the NBA move to a best 16 teams in the NBA playoffs? What do you think of that?
What do you mean?
Just the best 16 teams. Not 8-8 from each side. The best record for the 16 teams of the 30.
So like...
Because look at the East, man. It's fucking terrible. Like, there's definitely better teams. I think if the Kings were in the East, they'd be a very good competitor.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of teams. If we're saying, like the Lakers are the 10th seed at 12, or 8th seed at 12-9.
Well, I don't know about that, actually. I don't know.
And then we're looking towards that there's 10 teams in the West that are above 500. In the East, there's 5.
I think the argument you can make is that there was a lot of years where the West was better than the East. I mean, it still is that way, but like, I think it's, I don't know. I think just because there's just one dominant conference right now.
If as a fan of basketball, if you want the best teams in the, and it's not even a shout out to the East. The East could be there could be 10 East teams next year. It's just if you want to see the best basketball teams play.
I don't hate that though.
We don't need to see the Hawks or the Heat play basketball when they would still even be contenders to make it. But when the Timberwolves are the 11th seed at 10-10, and then over here in the West the East we have the 7th seed 9-10 Miami Heat. Like there's a big difference. The Pistons are the 10th seed at 9-13. I think that there's a chance. There's not a chance, but like I think that would be, as a fan, why wouldn't we want that? It's the best teams in the league. And the East is very top heavy, obviously.
Yeah, but I think that'd be the only sport that does that though. I think every other sport does it by conferences.
Yeah, they do. They for sure do. But then would you argue basketball is the only sport that doesn't do divisions? They don't give a fuck about division winners.
Yeah, they don't anymore. They used to, but
like, what if it was division winners and then the best teams after the 3 division winners? What if it was the top 3 and then the next 5? The reason you might not do that is because there were some shitty ass division winners.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's why they moved away from it.
I think football should low-key kind of do that too.
Get away from division winners?
Yeah. Because no offense to like a team like your division. Last year, the Bucks made the playoffs fucking 9-8.
Yeah.
Or they had a home playoff game against the Eagles.
Yeah.
The Eagles are obviously the better team, but I think it should be based on record throughout.
I don't disagree. I'm saying, like, and just in terms of, you want to see the best football, best basketball.
If I'm going to be like that there, then I should be like that there. You know, I can't move the goalpost for one sport.
Should it be? It's a question. Should it be the best 16 teams in record-wise, straight up?
That.
But then you have to go into, well, then we got to mix up the schedule more, because if that's the case, we got to play. Each conference has to play more games against Chile. Like, because you have the.
I don't think it'd be too big of a thing for them.
You'd have to play because right now you play the 4 divisional games, and then like, I don't really know how schedules are made. But you have to play a certain amount of conference games, certain amount of like out of conference games, certain amount of division games. Then you'd have to ask for that stuff, which, sure, I'm willing to have that conversation. I'm just saying, right now, I think the Kings at 9-12. I think the Kings would be Just like who I think they'd be at least the 6th seed in the East.
Kings are a good team.
I think the Cavs, Celtics, Magic, Knicks, Bucks are better than them. The Hawks aren't better than the Kings. Heat, Pacers aren't better than the Kings. Bulls, Pistons, Nets. None of those teams are better than the Kings. Something about.
I don't like that at all.
Does he get any more?
No, that was all mine.
Segment. Full time starting 5 draft. So
how are we gonna pick who goes first?
little RPC, RPS.
Yes, all right.
But just first before rules, we're picking players from their. You can't switch positions for any player.
Yeah.
So you can't put Brown at point guard. You can't take anyone who already been taken. And then
you're getting their best version.
It's just back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth.
Then we'll do our little RPS.
I think we know the first overall pick. Yes. That's small forward. From St. Vincent St. Mary High School. Number 23. LeBron James.
Darn it. Okay. I want
I already feel good.
But I'm not going to the other 2-3. I don't like him.
Oh, he's not touching this team.
I don't like him.
He's not getting drafted.
But I'm also okay. So there's gonna be strategy here.
I'm scouting him as an undrafted.
He just took a small forward, so he's not allowed to take any more small forwards.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to push for a small forward. I can go to my center, who I think is the best center of all time, Shaq.
Okay.
Going Shaquille O'Neal at the center.
I'll play him now.
I like Shaq. I like Shaq there.
All right. At my power forward. Actually, would you classify him as a power forward?
Is he a snake?
He is.
He's a small forward? That was why I waited. I wanted him at small forward.
Yeah, okay.
I think he's more known for small forward.
Yeah.
The Warriors, Thunder.
That's why I asked.
He's more of a power forward turned Nets, really, than yes. So.
My point guard, I'm going to take Steph Curry.
Okay.
Steph Curry.
Okay, then I got that a little something to do here. Okay. I think I'm going to go shooting guard Kobe.
He wasn't getting drafted either.
Kobe Bryant at the 2. So I got a little chemistry here in Shaq and Kobe. I'm not taking MJ. Sorry. I'm not a relax.
MJ and Kobe are not touching this team.
I know. I'm taking Kobe, though. Kobe, I genuinely think Kobe was better than Michael Jordan. We're back. Just technical difficulty. But we're back. He just picked Stephen Curry, so he's got
I have Curry as my point guard, LeBron is my small forward, and Giannis Antetokounmpo is my power forward.
And I'm looking at Shaq, Kobe. So my second pick will be Kobe. Did I mess up?
Well, I think it's your pick now.
So you just took Curry.
Yeah. No, I think it just took Giannis.
Okay, you just took Giannis. So he went LeBron's, Curry, Giannis. I go Shaq, Kobe. Number 2 pick. My third pick will be Kevin Garnett.
Ooh, Kevin Garnett.
To play defense. Next to Shaq, he can space the floor too. He damn near was shooting threes in his career if he just took a step backwards. And so I got KG. So I need a point guard and a small forward.
How you do?
Yeah, buddy.
My center to try to, contain Shaq here. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon.
Sure.
I thought of Wilt Chamberlain. He played in the 60s. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm really staying away from anyone pre 90 at this point.
Yeah, Hakeem was probably the best player back in the 90s.
Yeah, I was thinking Bird. Even Bird might even be too old, brother. I don't know how good is Bird in today's NBA. I don't know. That being said, my small forward will be Kevin Durant. So I got
the Durantula.
Kobe, KD.
You're missing
KG, Shaq, and I'll need a point guard. I like KD and Kobe to my scoring. I think, and we've talked about it. I think KD's the second best player ever in terms of like talent.
He's up there in talent wise. So shooting guard, it's not gonna be Jordan. Go fuck yourself. It's not gonna be Kobe. It wouldn't have been Kobe.
Let's see it.
I think they're both kind of overrated.
Too.
Old Dwayne Wade, baby.
D-Wade.
Give me that chemistry between them two. The Flash.
All right. D-Wade. Prime D-Wade. We're talking, that's 06 D-Wade, probably.
Oh, yeah. Finals MVP D-Wade. You're
That's,
over here.
Good player. Great player. Probably the third best shooting guard of all time. Like,
He definitely probably is, yeah.
I mean, if we thought maybe deeper, but it depends. AI, I guess, is up there, but
James Harden. But yeah. I'm taking D-Wade over.
Shooting guard is kind of a weak position. But my point guard.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's the best.
Kind of works out perfectly for me. Point guard, Magic Johnson.
I thought of Magic.
Magic to run the offense. He doesn't need to score. He can guard 1 through 5. Get Kobe to do some shooting. KD, best shooter ever. That's not my opinion. He's better shooting than Curry. He can shoot anywhere. Curry can only shoot by the line.
Sure.
KD can shoot anywhere at a high rate. We got KG, play some defense, and the most dominant player ever, Shaq, in the paint. I like this team. Obviously, don't get LeBron. It hurts. It hurts. that fact alone could be the reason we lose. But I like it.
You know, I got LeBron for literally everything. Leadership. Got a leader on the team. Curry, you know, LeBron and Giannis, and they're driving down. They're both freight trains. It's going to be hard to stop them coming downhill. When you double, guess what? Take out Curry from the corner. Go on 3. I got D-Wade. That can guard Kobe. He can be on Kobe.
Good.
Yeah. You know, I like this team. I think about the good jobs.
I do too. It's definitely a 7-game series.
For sure.
But LeBron alone might just get it done.
Yeah.
And I know I didn't take Jordan. I know. A shooting guard in today's NBA has to be able to shoot the basketball.
No, he can't do that.
And Kobe wasn't the best shooter ever, but he was a very good shooter at some point in his career. Mm-hmm. Michael was never a very good shooter, ever.
And he's just overrated as fuck.
And in terms of like mid-range, damn near the exact same. In terms of defense, damn near the exact same. But Kobe was a better 3-point shooter. Like, give me that all day. What's a career from the 3-point line?
I think it's like 28.
I'm talking Kobe.
Oh.
Career 33%er and career high of get up there to the 38% range. You know, other than like he had some outlier years. He really did. Where he shot pretty poorly. But yeah, he was a real average around the mid-30 mark. And that's going to get it done. That's just flat out is on this team.
Yeah, I'm never drafting MJ ever. Unless I want to lose.
And like, yeah, man, this isn't. I genuinely think if
this is a draft from the 80s. Sure.
There's guys like Kareem. Like, I don't know how good Kareem would be if he had to play against like super good talent.
He really had one move. We know the move.
How good Bill Russell is the most overrated player in history of the league.
Bill Russell, no, don't even start.
I think Wilt was probably the better of the 3 of those guys. I mean, Kareem's good. Kareem was great, but like,
I think Kareem better than Bill Russell.
I said Wilt.
Oh,
Wilt and Kareem. That's more of a comparison. Like, you could debate that, but Wilt was so dominant, dude. Wilt was so dominant. It's almost like
I thought of taking Wilt.
Wilt was he had 100 points allegedly, but he was so dominant for so long, and then like we're talking LeBron kind of dominance for Kareem or from Wilt back in the day. Kareem was great too, but the Lakers was kind of Magic's team. Magic kind of saved Kareem's little career there. And Kareem, like, who were we playing? The Sacramento, who the King? The King, what were the teams called then?
It was the Cincinnati Royals, I think.
Yeah, the Cincinnati Royals. Like, how many teams were there? Like, I'm just saying. How many 7-footers were there when Kareem played?
Not many. Towards the end of his career is when they started getting some talent. Hakeem, Moses Malone. Yeah.
It's a shame. And then even like Larry Bird.
I think he played Wilt to start his career.
I don't think Larry Bird's athletic enough to be even like a top 5 small forward of all time. Like, he's a great player in his day. Respect's due. But in terms of all-time players, I don't know. A lot of players in today's NBA would be very good when they played in that era. Like, a majority of today's NBA players, majority of today's G Leaguers would be like superstars in the 50s to like 80s. They'd be the best players in the league. So like,
I could be a role player in the 50s.
It's definitely something to think about. It's good series though. Oh, let's pick our unis too. Give me
Or unis, okay.
the one of my favorite jerseys of all time. The Cleveland Cavaliers Christmas jerseys. When Kyrie hit that game winner over Clay.
Really?
One of my favorite jerseys ever. You don't like that jersey?
You like those jerseys?
What? I love that jersey. It's top of the head. Didn't do much thinking
Let
there,
me think. That's all right.
but I liked it.
It's all right. I mean, it's just a little too bland for my liking.
I was a fan. I thought it brings back the Brad days. I liked him a lot, actually. I like the font. The font just does it for me. Clean. Remind me of good times in Cleveland. You know, Cavs always had honestly solid jerseys. Some of their city jerseys today, I think, are really cool.
I need to pull them up.
Like Cavs
I like their black jerseys. LeBron's final year. I like those ones.
with a C in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't mind those. Like this year, they got these light blue ones. I think that's kind of. I like that. It's not really Cleveland Cavs.
I'm not a fan of the color. I don't know.
I like light blue. Ooh, these two. These are kind of sick.
Those ones are. I mean, they're kind of like the Christmas ones a little bit. But the land, it's something different, you know.
This kind of weird font I liked at the time.
Oh, those aren't bad.
Yeah, I feel like Cleveland's always been kind of consistent with jerseys since LeBron's left.
No.
Or if you want to just go with the iconic, put the sleeves on LeBron with the sleeves, Cleveland sleeves. I mean, I didn't love him, but like I might fuck with him. Won the championship in it.
That he did.
Reminds me of good times. I'm not honestly overrated jersey is the Vince Toronto Raptors like Raptor jersey. It's just like so overplayed. Yeah, it's a solid jersey, but like I feel like best ever is crazy.
My jerseys. I don't like this guy. I don't like this team. But the old Bulls, black and red, those are clean. Those are clean. I'm a big fan of red and black.
Black and red pinstripes.
Yeah. Those I'm kind of a fan of.
Sure, yeah.
Those are clean. Or
honestly, I'm a big fan of the Hornets jerseys too.
Like the other pinstripes ones?
The Hornets ones, all their jerseys kind of cook. Majority of their jerseys look pretty good. Nice. These ones, I'm a big fan of these ones.
Oh, yeah.
I like those.
Those ones are good, yeah.
It's like a pinstripe, teal. Some of this, they do have some misses. Or them old NOLA yellow ones, Chris Paul.
Also, these Jazz ones, don't mind those either.
Those are like current day, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's like a... Oh, it's almost like they're classic. Let me look at the classic.
These Chris Paul unis, remember those? Like the New Orleans Hornets?
Those aren't bad.
Not the Charlotte Hornets, New Orleans Hornets. Not bad at all.
Let me see.
Buzz Cities. Oh, I like those too. Those are clean.
Yeah, really the classic Jazz one, though. Don't mind those either.
Sure, I like the Jazz. Karl Malone Jazz.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what their current like city jerseys are like.
The Jazz jerseys are retarded now.
Yeah, it's
the yellow ones are just.
It's plain.
It's so not it.
These greens ones are fucking terrible.
Yeah,
I don't like Gordon Hayward.
The Gordon Hayward days.
Yeah,
those are atrocious.
But nothing. It's not the same sport. But there's Jacksonville Jaguars, yellow color rush. Those might be the ugliest jerseys I think I've ever seen.
I hate the Jags current jerseys. They're so basic.
Yeah.
They're so basic. Like they don't even have any stripes on them. Nothing. They just look terrible.
It's a white jersey with black lettering.
They got gold and teal, and they can't figure out something better than that.
Yeah.
Come on. It's ridiculous, man.
I gotta look at those again, dude. Those were so bad. Oh my gosh. Who the fuck said this was a good idea? Who said that was a good idea?
This looks like ooh.
It looks like fucking
ooh. The KG Timberwolves are fucking dirty.
Oh, those ones. That was one I was thinking of, yeah.
I love the trees on the side.
Mm-hmm. Don't the Timberwolves have like
those are sweet.
Didn't they have like a jersey like tributing to that or whatever?
Yeah, they kind of have something similar to that now.
Those ones are definitely top 5 for me for sure.
Grizzlies are up there. Them the teal ones.
Oh, the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yeah. Pistons with the actual horse on there are kind of sick. Maybe that'll be a topic, ranking our favorite jerseys all time at some point. I'll save for the Hawks with the actual.
Oh, you might like the Kings ones top left.
Yeah, I like those.
Like a light blue.
I know it kind of can be weird sometimes if like it's some like way different colors, but like tribute. I like that. We can do a topic next time. Our 5 favorite jerseys, NBA and NFL. I like it.
These are the jerseys I was talking about. Those ones are clean. I like those.
Yeah,
it's kind of basic, but I like it.
I'm more of a lettering thing than the logo, though. I think I like letters more than logos. I know it's a logo letter, but like I would if it's a Cleveland,
it differs for me.
Like one I don't like is the I'm trying to think of a team like the Thunder when they just had the Thunder logo, like just the Thunder logo was like I thought those were dumb. I think the Hawks had some.
Oh, I forgot about these ones. The Suns, the Valley jerseys, those are clean. I like those.
I did. Those are kind of new too.
Yeah, I forgot about those. I like those.
I don't mind those at all. Trivia.
Ew. I'm not a fan of these ones. Do you have to LeBron left those ones? Ugh. Nasty.
Every team's had some misses, but.
All right, trivia.
NFL touchdown leaders since 2010. Top 5 rushing/receiving touchdown scores for each team since 2010.
Okay.
And this is updated through the 2023 season. So it's not the current season.
So it's not including this year?
Not including this year. Since 2010. So we should be getting this bag here. No, we don't get a position though. We just get number and team.
We get a number?
The number of touchdowns.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And then the team they played for.
All right. Let's run it.
First up is the Raiders. Leader with 46 touchdowns for the Raiders.
Well, Mark, I don't think it's Mark Cooper, but I think he might be.
I think Darren Waller could be here. Oh, fuck. No Amari Cooper. Darren McFadden.
What about Michael Crabtree?
Darren McFadden's 25. Crabtree's 25. 46. Who are we missing?
Who played for him for a long time?
Latavius Murray's the bottom of the list at 20. 46 in the 2010s?
No, it's not him. He was a journeyman a little bit.
Running back, maybe?
I was thinking Jared Cook, but no way.
46 with the Raiders in 2010. So the 2010s.
It's not quarterbacks either. It's wide receivers.
I mean, unless he's a rushing quarterback, he could be on the list. Just rushing and receiving touchdowns. Because Kyler Murray, I saw, was put in for the Cardinals after I typed in Latavius Murray.
Oh.
So.
Didn't have any, like, Terrell Pryor, but he didn't score touchdowns.
It's got to be somebody big. 46? Who was there for a long time? Was it like, no way. Floyd? No. Moore? Fuck. Running back? Is it running back? Who was there after McFadden? Jacobs? Josh Jacobs.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then we have one more at 22. Anything out of mind?
Let's see, Michael Crabtree, Amari Cooper.
Latavius Murray. Amari Cooper's on the list. Or Darren Waller. Do we go Derek Carr?
No. He didn't run 20 touchdowns. No way.
He was there for so long. I thought maybe he got like a couple a year.
Maybe, yeah.
Doug Martin. He was there for a season.
They got 22 in a season?
I don't know. I typed in Marshawn Lynch too.
I was looking thinking Marshawn Lynch, but like
he is on the Seahawks list.
When you said 22, I was like
22 is we're thinking 2 years max. At least 2 years of touchdown.
Yeah, at least 2 years.
So there's here Bay.
Ooh, that's a pull.
Hayward.
Oh, if that's him, that's a fucking pull and a half.
Bay. Unless I spelled it wrong, it's not Derek Hayward Bay.
Another name that comes to mind, but it could be crazy, Seth Roberts.
He's there for a minute. No. 22 touchdowns.
Or is it Andre Roberts? One of the two.
Luke Stalker? No. Who was the redheaded tight end for the Raiders? back in the day. Zach Miller? Is he on the list? No, he's on a list. Miller's on the list. All right, we'll get past it. Chargers, 69.
Gotta be Gates.
Gates. He's at 57. Keenan Allen, 60. There's a 69 above them.
What?
Melvin Gordon's at 47.
Well, who's on the team? No, it's nobody on the team now.
Is it Vincent Jackson?
Was he there that long?
No, he wasn't. He's on a list, though. Keenan Allen, Antonio Gates, Melvin Gordon are 60, 57, 47, 32.
Oh, hang on. It could be Eckler. He had a couple years. He had like 20 touchdowns.
It is Eckler, 69. 32.
For the Chargers still?
Yeah. Is it? It's not Melvin Gordon or Austin Eckler. Is it fucking Danny Woodhead?
Ryan Matthews?
Yeah, that was my next guess. Nope. Hunter Henry?
Ooh, that's a good pull.
No. Mike Williams? It is Mike. I didn't think he had 32.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Williams. Chiefs, 77.
It's got to be Travis, right?
Travis.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill, 67. 54 for the Chiefs. Jamal Charles. He's got to be on here.
You know, might not be on the list. Sammy Watkins.
28. 28 touchdowns? 28 feels steep for Sammy Watkins.
Well, he was there for like 5 years, 4 years.
No, it's not. He's on the list.
Fuck.
He's
close.
Dwayne Bowe.
Oh, yeah.
And then 25, the last one of the Chiefs.
No, he's only for like a year.
Gonzalez? No, that might have been not. He's not 2010s.
No, he was.
Did he catch any lists at all?
He played for your Falcons in like 2012.
Yeah, but
that was like his last ride.
I don't remember when he was on the Chiefs. I don't remember when he
All right, so let's think here. Was it 25?
Yeah.
Is
it a running back?
Oh, like a Spencer Ware,
Yeah,
Kendrick
something like
West.
Kareem Hunt?
Oh, yep.
Kareem Hunt. Denver Broncos, 60. Gotta be Demarius.
PT.
And we got CJ Anderson / Julius Thomas on that because they had the same amount of touchdowns. So huge.
Oh.
34. That's a big drop off.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Sanders. He's 29. 34. Sutton on this list yet? No. 26. Maybe. 34.
No Sean Marino.
Moreno. 26. 34. Is that no? Why do you type things in? Monkey ball was a guess. Hell of a college running back. 34.
Hold on. Is it Willis
2010s.
Can't get burned with him.
McGahee.
Can't get burned with him again.
Wait, how do you Mick? Is there a Mick? Mick Gahey. I don't think it's him.
Willis.
Is it?
It's MCGAHE.
What?
MCGAHEE.
Yeah. Okay. MCGAHEE.
MCGAHEE.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Ah, damn it.
There's a 34.
Not getting burned by him again.
I think.
Current? No way.
Who was Peyton throwing to?
Oh, Cortland Sutton.
I typed him in. He wasn't in.
Oh.
That's what I thought earlier for like maybe he could be the 20s, but no. Stop typing.
Who did you type?
Jerry Judy.
That's nuts.
Hell of a game last week.
Fucking.
All right, 34. Peyton Manning.
Eric Decker, Wes Welker.
Decker, I like that. Eric Decker.
It was Decker?
Yep.
How many fucking
He was
years
there
played
forever,
for him?
dude.
Really?
Cardinals 62.
I was low-key going to guess Decker, but I only thought he was there for the Peyton days.
I think of him as a Jet because of Logan. Larry Fitz at 62 for the Cardinals. We also got Kyler Murray and Michael Floyd already. So we need a 49 touchdown Cardinal. Did we get David Johnson on here?
Oh, he had
He is 49 touchdowns. And then 35 with the Cardinals.
Is that John Brown?
Could be. Nope. But there is some other guys that Marquise Brown's on the list. I wouldn't have got that. He's on the Ravens. 35. Are we thinking?
Who's a tight end? Back in the Palmer days. We got Michael Foley. We got Fitz.
I had a name just now. I forgot. Fuck. What's that guy's name? The running back before, like 2010. Beanie Wells. Fuck, it's not him. I guess so. 35 tuds. Who's next to Larry? Michael Floyd.
DeAndre Hopkins.
35 feels steep for. 35 is too much. He was only there for 3 years, right?
Well, I mean, Diop, it's not crazy.
Yeah, he's on the A list, obviously. 35 Cardinal tutties.
No.
Who is the tight ends then those days? Larry Fitz days. Anquan Bolden?
No, he would play
2000s.
Yeah.
2012 Brown Raven. I know that much. Bengals. Jeremy Hill's on your list for your Bengals. We got that from Tyreek. Ravens. Not Ravens. Cardinal 35 tuds. Is it recent?
Who's on the team? No.
It's not Marvin. Michael McBride. James Conner?
I mean, run it.
James Conner.
What?
35 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Niners. This is low third. All 30s for these whole list. Niners. Samuel. Debo's number 138. Ayuk. Nope. Kittle.
Don't even guess Randy Moss on this list.
George Kittle.
Because you've done that time too.
37 touchdown Niner. Do we get a
Frank Gore?
Gore? Yep. 33 touchdown Niner. Do we get like a Mostert or something like that? Or like a CMC? How many he scored? 20? 31?
He scored like 18 last year. Or like 17 straight games of touchdowns.
Yeah.
Some of him.
McCaffrey. Yeah, 31 touchdowns as a Niner.
Fuck.
In a season. He's only played, or I guess a season and a half.
Yeah.
Then 33 touchdowns. Is that like a Selleck? No. I'm trying to think of Vernon Davis? Vernon Davis.
Duh.
Boom. Seahawks, all we got so far is Marshawn Lynch.
Doug Baldwin's got to be up there.
Baldwin.
Tyler Lockett.
49. Lockett's that 63 all day.
Metcalf might be on there.
Actually, 31. He's at 43. Ooh, that's a lot for him, I thought.
Well, he's been drafted since.
Curse? Nope, not Jermaine Curse. Jimmy Graham, 31. No. He's on the Saints list probably, though.
What's the lowest one?
31 is the last one we need.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Chris Carson.
Oh, I was going to Thomas Rawls.
31. Rams, 70. It's got to be Cooper Kupp. No, 52. Woods?
Todd Gurley.
Oh, yeah. I might be Kyron on this list. He had a lot last year and this year. Well, I guess not this year, doesn't count, but
Yeah.
22 and 24 are the lowest, I thought maybe.
That could be like a Brandon Cooks.
Cooks.
No.
He was only there for a year, wasn't he?
Year or two, maybe.
Do we get like a Tavon Austin? Yeah, 24. 22.
No, we don't have
Trey Mason?
That's crazy. Actually,
Steven Jackson?
Mine would be crazy, actually.
No, not Steven Jackson. Kenny Britt?
Oh, Kenny Britt.
It's not him.
Oh.
Damn it. I thought it could be Kenny Britt, though. Dude, James Conner's also on the Steelers list.
He had that good year after when Le'Veon held out.
22 Rams touchdowns.
I'm not, no.
What did Puka get last year?
Not fucking 22.
He had like 14.
Yeah.
And I guess they're not counting this year. He could be close this year. Let's relax. Let's relax.
Shit. Let's go to their St. Louis days.
I ran Steven Jackson. Wasn't him. Kenny Britt. We're talking Tavon Austin. Amendola?
Oh, Danny.
No. It's not Amendola.
So let me think. It's Super Bowl days. Who are their receivers? Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods.
Tight end? Cook?
I was thinking Gerald Everett.
Higbee?
Oh, Tyler Higbee. Probably.
Hell yeah, Tyler Higbee. Ravens, 40 touchdowns. Mark Ingram? No.
It's number one.
No, he's not.
Actually, hold on.
He's not on the list at all.
Mark Andrews.
Andrews. Yep. 35. We already have Lamar and Marquise Brown at the bottom of the list. We got 35 and 30 for the Ravens. Derrick Henry damn near on this list already. He can't be on the list, but he's damn near. 30 for the Ravens. Torrey Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 35 for the Ravens. Wallace? Nope. Steve Smith? Nope.
He's not that kind of spread next year. These are fears.
35. Is it Pitta?
Dennis Pitta.
Not Dennis Pitta.
They're like your really good receivers for you now.
Not in Lamar. Who's Flacco throwing to?
Anquan Bolden, Steve Smith.
Ooh, is it Forsett? Oh, thought I had that.
Oh, who was that one receiver? Kamar Aiken.
Aiken? Oh, it was AIK. Yeah. Nope. I think he only had that 1 year where he had like 800 yards. Fuck. Who's the Raven 35 touchdowns? 2010s.
Wasn't Flacco. Ray Rice.
Yeah.
Gosh damn it.
Oh, Ray Rice. All right, your Bengals are up.
Jamar, AJ Green.
It's 30 plus, so not Jamar. Jamar at 30 plus?
Well, close.
It's not. 60. Is Eifert here?
Eifert a year, he had 13.
No Eifert.
I think it was that year. So you got AJ, obviously.
AJ's number 1. Jeremy Hill's the bottom.
Bernard, he played with us for a while.
Gio Bernard with 33. 62, big one at 62.
2.
No, Marvin Jones?
He didn't get 62. No way. He might be on the list, but never Sanu, but
He is not on the list. He's on the Lions list, though. Sanu, I didn't run. I didn't run Sanu. Sanu's not on the list. Chad Johnson?
he didn't play. No. He played with us like 2010 last year. It's not Hujmanzadeh either. No way. Oh, is it Jermaine Gresham? That might be.
They have
He
62?
played with us for a while.
It's not Jermaine Gresham. 62 tuds. For the old Bungles.
Is this a fucking just
Like Cedric Benson?
No, he played with us early 2010s, but I don't think he got 62.
Is it the one dude, the Ben Jarvis Green Ellis?
That was 2 years. Don't think he got 30 touchdowns.
Yeah, well, the years. He's on the Patriots list. 24.
Who the fuck?
Sexy Rexy?
No.
I'm running it.
What?
62. Bengal Tutties. In the 2010s. And there's another 31.
Oh my gosh. Tyler Boyd. That's probably who it is.
62.
He played with us for a minute.
He's the 31.
Oh.
Who's the 62?
Fucking close. What?
62? Am I tripping?
Am I tripping? I'm a fan of the fucking team. This is right when I watch football too.
Dalton runs 62 a minute?
Fuck no. No way. If we lose off Dalton, that'd be crazy.
Who's the running backs?
It was Cedric Benson when I first started.
Is it Joe Mixon?
That might be it. Yep.
Joe Mixon.
Dumbass!
Kareem Hunt is number 2 for the Browns. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. That's sad.
Oh,
Is Odell on this list?
gotta be. Wait, what? Kareem Hunt number 2 at what?
Browns.
No, like
Touchdowns
number
is-
wise.
32.
He's 32 on the.
52 Browns tutties.
It's gotta be Josh Gordon.
Nick Chubb. Josh Gordon played one fucking
Oh
year.
yeah,
Played 1 year.
he's Nick Chubb. Yep.
He might be. No, he's on the list. 19, 22, and 25.
Jordan Cameron, Gary Barnage,
Jordan Cameron. Nope.
Jarvis Landry, maybe.
Landry. Yes, 19. 22 and 25. This could be like anyone. Who's
Isaiah
scoring?
Crowell.
Sure. I don't hate that at all. Like that. 22. 25.
It's crazy, Kareem Hunt.
Duke Johnson? No.
It's actually not crazy.
I thought he had it.
Kareem Hunt's fucking
I
second.
thought he fucking had it. 25 touchdowns for the Browns.
No.
Ivory?
I don't think he played long enough for the
No, he
Browns.
did either. He's on the Jets list though. That's crazy.
I was thinking Mark.
Oh my god, the Jets
no.
Jets number 1 is 20.
Ooh, fuck.
Browns
That could be Jermaine Curley.
25 touchdowns.
Did you guess Barnage and Cameron?
I didn't guess Barnage, but he only had that 1 year. And it wasn't Jordan Cameron. Now receiver, we gotta go Muhammad Mazakwi, or is it Josh Cribbs? No,
Oh, I don't know.
he's more 2000s, late 2000s. 25 for the Browns. Who was the receiver there for a long time? Fuck, dude, I got nothing. Njoku?
It might be him,
Has
actually.
he got the 25?
He's been there for a minute.
It is Njoku. Surprising.
Wasn't just fucking Travis Benjamin.
Steelers, number one's AB. And we have
Le'Veon
the
Bell.
bottom. Give us Bell. Give us Bryant. Nope. Give us Heath Miller. Nope. Gives us Jeffy James. No. Marcus Wheaton. No. 28 for those Steelers.
28. Juju.
Smith. Schuster. Got it. 28. Both of them are 28.
This Najee?
Harris. Yes, sir. The Bears. 48, number one. Jeffrey? Nope.
B. Marsh?
Brandon Marshall, number two. Number one, Bear.
Matt Forte.
Yep. Okay, so then we got 30 and a 25. Commit at 25 yet? No. He's only had like 2 years.
Jordan Howard?
Howard, yes, bottom of the list, number 5. And 30.
Allen Robinson?
Robinson. Nope, he's somewhere Robinson.
Probably Jaguars.
30 Bear. Come on. 30 Bears tutties. Who is the running back after Forte?
It's Jordan Howard and somebody else.
Is Tariq Cohen got 30 touchdowns? No way.
Like me some Tariq Cohen. Like me some Tariq Cohen.
He does. Big fan.
I was going to guess one, but
30 Bears touchdowns. That one I'm struggling with.
Is that? No. Hold on. I was going to Zach. That's Zach Miller, but no way.
30 types in too, wouldn't it matter?
Oh, yeah.
Joique Bell on the list for the Lions is not coming out of the mouth. Le'Veon Bell, thank you for that one. 30 Bears touchdowns. Come on.
I think 2010s.
Greg Olsen? No. Was a Bear, though.
No, Cutler didn't get 30.
I'm guessing Cutler. Fuck it.
Oh, shit.
Nope. Fields?
30? I don't know. 30 seems steep.
No, but not Fields.
30 seems...
He's probably the 20s, though, for sure.
Yeah, he's probably closer than we think.
He's probably 24, 23.
Same.
Dude, 30 Bears touchdowns. Not Jeffrey. I'm just going to run Bears receivers I can remember. Taylor Gabriel. No. The Knox guy. Kevin White. No, James White.
That's crazy. Kevin White. Bust. Running at 30 career catches.
Who's a tight end? Martellus Bennett? That's got to be it. What? How is it not Martellus Bennett?
He was so shocked. You're spelling Bennett wrong?
I spelled it multiple ways.
Shit.
What? I thought that was it. I really did. I put all my eggs in that basket. Now I'm hurt. I don't know. Skip?
Skip, yeah.
Lions, we got Calvin, we got Marvin, we got Joique Bell. So we need 25 and 22. We get Theo Riddick here. No. Do we look at get like... No, not yet. Montgomery? How many did he have last year? Dave Montgomery's the Bear.
Yeah.
That's actually so lucky. It's crazy.
Oh, hang on. Jamal Williams. What are you thinking of? He led the league.
Yeah. No.
What?
Nope.
He had like 20 touchdowns 1 year.
I guess he didn't have 22. Kenny Galladay.
Oh yeah.
No.
What?
Really? Wow, I thought that was good. Golden Tate? Okay. Golden Tate and Amon-Ra were tied for 22. And we have a 25. Lion. Is that Pettigrew?
I was going to guess Pettigrew.
Pettigrew. Nope. Is it Ebron? Nope. Is it
Hawkinson? That seems steep.
TJ Hawkinson? No. 25. 25 Lions touchdowns. Is it like Reggie Bush? No. Is it Java Best? No. Is it Mikel LaShore? I don't know how to spell that. Google it.
What's this person?
Mikel LaShore. LaShore?
The fuck you spell it? Mikel?
Just type in Mikel. No, probably pop up. Mikel. Mikel. I forgot
that. Lesh.
Yeah.
Oure.
It's not Mikel. Fuck.
I didn't even know the fuck that was.
He's a line back for a couple years. Is it not theoretic? Nope. Lions touchdowns 25? Like fucking Josh Reynolds?
That's no way.
No, it's not just
That was
Reynolds.
nuts. Josh
Who is
fucking
in the
Reynolds.
2010? Who's Stafford throwing to?
Good question.
Skip. Packers, number 1, 73.
Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb.
Jordy Nelson's number 2. Cobb's probably number 1. No, he's 51. Devontae's number 1. All right, we're done there because we got Aaron Jones and James Jones already. Vikings. Jefferson's on this list already, isn't he?
Oh, he's gotta be.
No.
What?
30's the high.
Didn't have 30?
I guess not. Not
This
yet.
guy sucks.
At least not counting this season. Diggs. Thielen. Diggs also makes the Bills list already. Rudolph. Number 2. Who's number 1 for the Vikings? 61 tutties.
That's Dalvin Cook or Adrian Peterson.
No. 52 for Dalvin Cook. Peterson probably. Yeah, I guess I don't know why I just overthinking that one. Jets, we got Derek Decker, Chris Ivory, and Brandon Marshall. So, are we going to get Jerry Curley here? Curley.
Or Robbie Anderson.
Anderson. Dude, number 1, Robbie Anderson. Anunwa.
Quincy.
No, that's not it.
That's good.
Is it
What's last on his list?
Bilal Powell gets the list.
Oh, fuck.
Robbie Chosen, Bilal Powell, Eric Decker, Chris Ivory, Brandon Marshall.
Oh, fuck.
With a high of 20.
That's a rough list.
Dolphins, we got Jarvis Landry and Tyreek already on the list. 26 for the Dolphins. The Parker?
Devontae Parker.
Ajayi on here? No. Devontae Parker is 24 though. Dolphins. Michael. No. Heartline? Nope. Anything come to mind there? Waddle? No.
I was thinking, but I don't think he got many touchdowns.
Fucking Johnny Smith having a hell of a year. IRL. We got 24 and 26
Do they
for
have
the
any
Dolphins.
tight ends like that?
24
Lamar
and
Miller?
20 He's already on the list.
Oh, fuck.
Tied with Tyreek for number 22. Or for 22. Dolphins. Jarvis, Devontae. Does Tannehill get 20 rushing touchdowns?
Whoa.
No. No, he doesn't. Thought that was a decent chance. He was running a little bit. Gesicki? No. Fuck. 26, 24. Who was the tight end before Gesicki? Fasano? No.
I'm blanking.
26. Best Dolphins receiver? Got nothing. You good. Patriots. Skip it. 80. Gronk. That worked. Gronk worked. Cool. James White, we already got. Emin Jarvis Green Ellis, which is insane.
Edelman, Amendola.
Hernandez? No.
No.
Not Amendola either.
Really?
Is it? Oh. I just ran Randy Moss. I couldn't remember what that last year was. 2008 or something like that.
That was late 2000s.
35 for the Pats. Is it Chris Hogan? No. Is it going to be LeGarrette Blount? Yes. All right. Bills. We already got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. Crazy Josh Allen's one. I wouldn't even thought of that. Fred Jackson and Gabe Davis in the bottom. We need one in the middle.
CJ Spiller.
Nope. McCoy.
Oh, shady.
LaShawn.
Yeah.
Which also gets the Eagles number 1. Cowboys with 80.
Jason Witten.
Witten. No, 45.
Des Bryant.
Des Bryant, 75. Who was 80? Zeke?
Oh, wait.
80.
What?
Yeah. And then we need one at 36. Miles Austin? Terrence Williams?
Cole Beasley.
Beasley? Nope. Schultz? I don't think so. 36 Cowboy Tutties.
What's that
Pollard?
guy's name? DeMarco Murray.
He's tied for 29th with Pollard, Prescott, and DeMarco Murray. Those three are tied. 22, 29. Yeah, one with 36. Okay. Is it like Gallup?
Is it CD already?
Yeah, 36. Wow, not even counting this year. Giants, Odell's number 2. Is Sterling Shepard number 1?
Victor Cruz.
No. Cruz is 25, Shepard's 24, Odell's 44. We got a 47 and a 25.
Saquon.
Barkley's going to be number 1. And then is it Akeem Nicks? No. Is it... Dude, there's been so many receivers in and out of that room. Slayton, 25 yet? No. Ruben Randall? No. Anything from Giants receivers? Throw a name out there.
Mario Manningham.
I like that, actually. I'm not going to do it. Fuck! Manningham. Nope.
Do you have any, like, tight ends or...
Waller, but no.
Waller
Jeremy
retired to go make
Shockey?
music.
No. 25, too. It's not that much. Is it running back before? Is it Jacobs? Is it Barber? Is it... Fuck. I got nothing. Skip. Commanders, we got none of them. RG3 find the list. No?
I did only play a couple years.
Unless I spelled it wrong. Fuck.
Jordan Reed.
Reed finds the list.
Alfred Morris.
Morris is going to be here. He's number 1.
Pierre Garcon.
Garcon's going to be here. Santana Moss? No.
Scary Terry's is on the list.
McLaurin's going to be here at 26. 29 for the clear sweep. Running back?
I think running back.
Is it Logan Thomas?
No way.
It's not Logan Thomas.
No way.
Commander 29 tutties. Who's scoring for the Skins? Go on.
I don't know.
Dude. Who's Kirk throwing it to? Samaj Perine? No. He had that 1 year. He had like 13.
Wait, what? What do we got to get here?
29.
I might know.
Who?
I was thinking that guy scattered over like the GUICD.
I saw a TikTok about him the other day. Forgot he existed. Did we get a Chris Cooley here? No. Shout out Chris. Don't shout out Chris Cooley. He's actually terrible. He got in trouble. But
That's a terrible human being.
29. Dude, who's been scoring for them recently before McLaurin? Deshaun Jackson?
Oh
No.
what?
He's not on any list.
I thought for
Jackson.
sure it was him.
If he's on a list, I haven't seen it yet. Fuck. Skip. Eagles 50. Hurts is probably here. He's second. 41. Deshaun Jackson's on the Eagles list. LeSean McCoy and Jalen Hurts. We need 38 and 32.
It's not AJ Brown already.
Could be. Nope. Thought there was a chance. He had a big year. First 2 years. Do we get
Ooh, is it gonna be Riley Cooper or Jeremy Maclin?
Macklin? Matthews?
Jordan Matthews.
38. Who was Nick Foles throwing it to?
That was Jeffrey. Ashton Jeffrey.
Aguilar?
Nelson Aguilar. He always have a special place in my heart.
Aguilar?
Won me my first fantasy championship, actually.
Aguilar?
I think it's AGH-LOR.
Nope, not that. Not him. Who's the running back at the Super Bowl year? JJ?
Do you really want it?
Yeah.
There's JJ, LeGarrette Blunt. Corey Clement?
Clemente? Nope. He was there for a minute, though. I thought there was a chance.
Boston Scott.
Scott. No. Gainwell?
Kenneth Gainwell.
Is it Sanders?
Sanders.
Miles Sanders?
Oh.
No. 38 tuds.
It's a big one. Kind of.
Who's Vic thrown to?
Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper. Do we get
Macklin, I think.
Who's 38? Is it Westbrook? Is it Brian Westbrook?
I think he was when they went Super Bowl the first time against the Patriots.
It's not him.
I think it's when he played. Skip it.
Yes, Texans number 1. Not Hopkins. Not Andre Johnson. Lamar Miller. Is it Foster?
Oh, Arian.
And then we have 1 at 25. Is that going to be Will Fuller? It sure is. Colts number 1,
PD.
54.
Is that Reggie? Reggie Wayne?
No, he's
T.Y.
tied.
Hilton.
He's tied for the bottom at
Dumbass.
19. And we got 44. That's going to be Jonathan Taylor. Yeah. 24 and 22. Dude, those fucking... Is it like Joseph Asai?
Dallas Clark. Joseph Asai plays for the Bengals.
Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of...
Joseph Adai.
Yeah.
That's right. That's not it, I guess. I think it's AI. It's not him. Do we get a Donald Brown here?
Did you spell it?
I think it's ADDAI. Right?
ADDAI, yeah.
It's not him.
Dallas Clark.
Is that 2010s? No.
Figured, but...
Does Marvin catch a year there?
No.
Kobe Fleener. Nope. The 19 tie is Dwayne Allen, Frank Gore, Naeem Hines, and Reggie Wayne. All tied for 19. Frank Gore, 19 touchdowns. Cool.
He played a couple years of them.
Yes.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Philip
Marlon
Dorsett.
Mack?
Oh.
22. Dorsett, I'll run, but it feels crazy. Not Dorsett. Funchess? No, that's crazier.
I was about to say. Panthers list he might make, but...
Ooh, Dante Moncrief?
That's probably who it is.
We fucking forgot him last time. Is it Moncrief or Moncrief?
I think it's Moncrief.
It's not him. I'm spelling it wrong.
Let me double check. Yeah, Moncrief.
It's not him.
Oh, is it like...
T.Y. Hilton, Jonathan Taylor.
What touchdowns are we missing right now?
24. Ooh, is it fucking Ali Cox? No.
Did he play that long enough?
Ebron had that one like 11.
I was going to guess Ebron, but...
Typed him in earlier. Colts, 24 touchdowns.
Is it? No, that's crazy.
Who?
I was going to guess potentially Luck. Maybe he ran some
shit. I don't hate that.
in.
I think he'd be... I thought not even 20? I thought for sure.
Well, I guess he was hurt a lot.
Skip it. Jaguars. 26.
Does
Justin Blackman make this list? No, he does not.
Marquise Lee.
We have Allen Robinson and James Robinson.
Oh, James Robinson. Shout out.
Is it Chark? Forgot him the one time. No. Okay. Mercedes Lewis, number 1. 25 and 21.
Maurice Jones-Drew?
Jones. I think he was more 2000s.
I think it was
nope. He catches 25 of them, boys. And then do we get TJ Yeldon? Or is it Fournette?
It's probably playoff Lenny.
He didn't even get 21.
Playoff Lenny?
Didn't even get 21 touchdowns with the Jaguars. That's crazy. Is it Lawrence?
Well, I think he only played like a couple years ago. He drafted in 2017. And then...
He's on the 2020 Tampa team?
Yeah. So I don't think he played much.
I guess, but he had like 1,000 yards in the season, I thought.
That's
at
yards,
least.
not touchdowns, bro.
But I mean, like, he had a good season, so at least he'd be in the running. 21 Jags touchdowns. Come on, Keelan Cole. Name random Jags receivers. Is it Allen Hurns? Allen Hurns. Let's go.
It's always those three that makes me up. The Marquise Lee, Justin Blackman, and Allen
I ran
Hurns.
Marquise Lee, Keelan Cole, Justin Blackman. There's another one that's in there, too. North Oklahoma. Derrick Henry, Chris Johnson, A.J. Brown of the Titans. We got 29 and 23. Delaney Walker, 29 and 23, Titans tutty. Anything come to mind? Is it Nate Washington? Show is. Look at us for learning from our mistakes.
Nate Washington.
Saints. Taysom Hill's the 5th lane. 38.
Kamara. Marquise
Kamara's number one.
Colston.
And Colston is, we're good. Kamara, Ingram, Graham, Colston, Taysom Hill. Buccaneers, Doug Martin, Mike Williams, Mike Evans,
Chris Godwin will make that list.
Godwin, Brait. Oh, Cameron Brait, baby. Julio.
Those are your Falcons?
Yeah. Michael Turner, Roddy White, we already have on there. Give me Devontae Freeman. And then is it going to be Tevin Coleman?
Can't believe I forgot Joe Mixon.
Tevin Coleman, 29. Panthers, 63 leads the list.
Is that Steve Smith?
No. It's not CMC.
Oh, Greg Olsen.
It's not Greg Olsen. He's
what?
30, he's 39. We have McCaffrey at 50, 39 for Greg Olsen, 21 for
like,
Funches and DJ Moore.
Is that like Jonathan Stewart or like a fucking D'Angelo Williams?
Not Stewart's 37. Who's number one for the Panthers at 63 touchdowns?
What? How are we forgetting this?
In the 2010s.
This is crazy. No?
60. Is it like Mike Tolbert? Oh. Camden.
It's yeah.
Dude, I wasn't going the quarterback route. All right, that's the last team. We got Lions 25. Anything coming to mind last second?
No.
Dolphins 26, number one on their list.
Where did we get number one?
He's 26 touchdowns. Number one on the list. I don't got a name.
No. We
have Jarvis, Devontae, and Tyreek, Lamar Miller. Is it Mostert on here? He's number one. That's crazy. The 1 year he got 26 touchdowns.
Oh, he did have like 20, 21 last. Oh my god, it was last year. He had 21.
24?
I totally forgot about that.
It's 24. What's that? Gaskin?
Miles Gaskin?
No, he's
not
not 24.
Way.
It's not him. It's not him. Giants with 25. I ran everything I could and think of like, unless it's a current receiver, I got nothing. Commanders at 29. Nothing. Eagles with 38. Colt with 24. That's it. Got 6 left.
Nothing's coming to mind.
All right. Throwing the towel. Ooh, the Lion was Swift. I don't know. I forget he's even on the Lion sometimes.
Yeah, I did too.
Ooh, the Dolphin was Kenny Stills.
Really?
Kenny Stills, 24. Giant was Ahmad Bradshaw.
Okay. Yep.
Commanders was Antonio Gibson. 29 of them things.
Yeah.
The Eagle we should have got. Zach Ertz, 38 touchdowns.
I think he ran Ertz.
Ran Hurts.
The
Colt.
I didn't know.
The Colt, which
I would have guessed Ertz.
old Jack Doyle. The Colt.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about him.
Dude, I fucking Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
Jack Doyle?
Yeah, he's my head coach.
That'll do it.
That's unfortunate. Long episode, but it's alright.
96%. Average score is 74%. We're above average.
I hear that a lot.
Appreciate you watching episode 21. That's going to be about 2.5 to 3 hours here. You're going to have to deal with it. Enjoy it. We like making it, so appreciate you watching. Join the Empire. Look at the TikToks for the snippets. It's little Dr. Watts.